is up, children of the night? Holy shit, that's a bad intro. Anyways, we're doing World of Darkness now. Fuck you. We're playing Hunter the Reckoning.
And demonetized.
It's not like we were going to beat it to begin with, anyways.
I am so wow. Nobody's even gonna watch this, and I'm deeply awkward about it. Anyways,
It's Hunter the Reckoning. Why would it be monetized in the first place?
Exactly.
Okay.
Good point.
It's just a normal session, dude. It's just a normal session, dude. What the fuck is wrong with you right now? I'm gonna get some water real quick.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen and non-binaries. We're doing a new system. It is Hunter the Reckoning. Dark World, Dark...
We're already... Hold up, I gotta get some...
I'm sorry, did you say Dark World Darkness? Don't you mean World of Darkness?
Did my mic... Because I said World of Darkness on my...
You
my
said
menu.
World of Darkness.
I heard
Okay.
Dark be Darkness, and I was like,
Okay.
excuse me.
We are playing Hunter the Reckoning, one of the many game lines within World of Darkness. We're specifically playing the 5th edition. World of Darkness is a gothic punk horror series. This is gonna be, this is a test run to get everybody into World of Darkness, if I'm gonna be honest. And expect it to be a little bit, well, darker than a lot of the other stuff on the channel.
I'm gonna split someone's
It's
skull.
also holiday themed.
Yes, in this case, all of you work for a, well, no, one of you works for a company called Orpheus. The Orpheus
Sup,
Group.
guys? I work for
Only one of
Orpheus.
us.
My name is George.
Orpheus is a group that uses cryogenics to basically temporarily kill people and send them into the ghost realm to fight ghosts. But that's not what they're doing today. Instead, Jack Tilton, CEO of Orpheus, has realized a bit of a problem. His daughter, Maria Tilton, is kind of a shitbag.
That's
Kind
it.
of? Just
We're
kind
hunting
of.
the
Just a little
child.
bit.
Huh?
Yes, because children of the candy corn.
And and because she is such a shitbag, she has drawn the attention of Krampus, who wishes to take her soul to hell. He doesn't really want that to happen, so has taken a couple different people that he knows and some randos to fight the forces of the supernatural. First up, we have George Smith, the only person who actually works for Orpheus.
The only one that ever accepts.
A disgraced member of the U.S. military who was discharged for reasons of insanity after witnessing the supernatural.
Sup, guys? I'm George Smith. I work PR for Orpheus because I don't like being frozen. I don't like being cold. Which is
Yeah,
unfortunate because it's Christmas.
He didn't want to get murdered constantly for his job.
I just imagine the intro. He just walks into the mansion. Hey yo, George is here, boy.
We also have
I brought my
with
tractor.
us two people that he brought in because he already knew them, including world-renowned famous author Arthur Robert.
Oh my god, that guy's famous!
Yeah.
You know, I might have written a book or two. One book. And it got worldwide views. Enough to where now I can't walk outside my own damn house without getting recognized.
Then how did you get here?
We gonna do good today, folks.
Ignores
I'm
the
also
question.
very religious. Let's not even doubt that one. I am a very religious man. To
He's
put it
very
simply,
Catholic.
yeah, exactly. Rosary around the neck, always, every single day. I got sunglasses so that way my future doesn't outshine who I am. And
I want to strangle you for that comment.
Zero history of any sort of supernatural possession, definitely.
So my future doesn't outshine who I
We
am.
also have Jiro Kurosawa.
The Godzilla guy?
Hi.
Jiro Kurosawa, a actually blood family member of Maria, not of Jack. He married into that family line. Maria herself is 1/4
Good man.
Japanese thanks to her grandmother.
Oh god.
By the way, I
I'm
changed
just here
the
to
profile
protect the
picture.
kid.
So he's here just to protect Maria. Then we have 2 hunters who just answered the call that he put out to find some extra hunters. For instance, Callie Warner.
Caley, thank you very
Caley.
much.
Callie Warner, a hunter that's always worked, kind of a little bit outside of the rest of hunters.
I'm a lone wolf.
Oh god.
Yeah, lone wolf for sure. Harboring 0 dark
Players
secrets
intensely.
or secret family connections, Callie is a normal person who would like to not answer any questions at the moment.
Yeah, I don't want to answer anyone's questions. Thank you.
Then, of course, we have...
Players.
Huh? Sorry. Then, of course, we have the best character ever conceived, Yule Holiday. An orphan who every year beats the shit out of Krampus and would have beat the shit out of Krampus regardless, but is still gonna get paid $500,000 to do it anyways because he let Jack name the price.
What
You
a
forgot
fucking
one thing
idiot.
about- You forgot one thing about Caley. She's rich.
Oh, she's filthy rich, but is still also gonna get paid $500,000 anyway.
Yeah.
George literally just wanted bonus overtime.
You're getting
That's all he
paid?
wanted.
You're getting paid?
Yeah,
You're not?
George is getting paid an hourly rate of like 45 an hour.
Just like the South intended.
Oh lord.
Is
No,
that
the
a
South
specifically
intended a lot of
southern
things.
thing?
Actually, no. If you remember, the South fought a war to not pay people, let's say.
George
There
is
we
from.
go.
Let's just say George is from Georgia.
On another side note, I do want to apologize. I do technically have a cold, so I will be coughing on and off.
And I changed my.
How do we all
profile
meet each
to be
other
my
to get here?
character.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you how you meet each other. Because it's happening right now. I'm gonna say because you work for the company and are presumably already near there, the first person to arrive at the manor is, George.
Hello, I'm George.
Yes,
I've already said that.
No, you're George. You work for me, Jack says with a look on his face.
It's not every day I meet the big man. It's like, hey, I usually work with like the CEO. I do PR. That's all.
I know, but I like to remember the people of my company. I remember everyone's name and face as best I can. He steps
This is
aside.
why I work for you.
He steps aside and gives you a slight bow before he then does a slightly more exaggerated, possibly a little racist, but he's trying his best bow as he notices Jiro approaching.
How are you doing?
Thank you for making it so far out here, Jiro. It's really a time of great need, so I'm glad you're here. And as you two enter, you see somebody that you don't even need to really roll to recognize sleeping on the couch. It's Arthur Robert, just fully asleep. And this would be like if you walked into somebody's house and just saw George R.R. Martin, like, eating some Cheez-Its.
Holy crap, that guy's famous!
Give me a hug, brother! Ah!
Why is there a famous Arthur there?
What time is it?
Oh, have I never told you? Arthur Robert is a friend of the Tilton family.
Where am I?
Hmm.
Oh,
My
I'm here.
house.
Friend,
Did you kidnap him?
I would have read your books if I was literate.
By the way, he went to sleep with the sunglasses
what?
on.
Jiro just looks at you confused.
Oh,
Your character,
Hero,
Steven,
and then he
fucking...
falls.
Did
my
you
boy
just outright
falls.
admit you're illiterate?
Arthur,
What? No,
Arthur
of course
rolls
not.
off the couch onto the floor. One moment, please. And then
He's
he
a
gets
very
up.
confident hunter, I swear.
Ugh.
I don't like that noise.
Hello, hello,
Everyone-
fine people.
I appreciate the compliment, but no.
Jack looks legitimately concerned.
Are you
Uh,
half drunk?
No,
No, that would be
actually,
me.
I don't drink.
That's not a good thing to admit with the CEO of your company, like,
No,
standing
he's-
next to you, dude.
Hey, he's fine with it, right?
Please just
I won't drink
Uh,
any of your stuff.
Remember, I'm just a
Listen.
family member. He can fire you.
I'm mostly fine with it, but I've told you this once. I'll tell you this 1,000 times. You don't get another Vegas. If another Vegas is happening, you're getting fired.
This is why I won't. I swear. I swear. I swear. It's only one bourbon.
Arthur
Promise.
walks over
These are the
with
people
a
that you
small
fired.
notebook and a pen. He clicks it. So what happened in Vegas?
We're not gonna talk about Vegas.
Please, please don't talk about Vegas. And as they're talking, there is a sound outside of, what kind of vehicle do you actually drive?
Who? There's two people that haven't. Okay.
Me? I drive a VW Bug.
Alright, so
Light blue.
you guys barely hear something pull up.
You hear it run over one tree branch.
Smells like liberal.
And and then there's a knock at the door as he opens it up and lets in a young woman. And you must be, and sorry, give me a second here. You must be Tara09?
It's Caley Warner.
I was
My
saying
boy
your
turns
that
his head
name.
and says, Caley? How you doing?
Oh, you two know each other already.
Yeah, she helped me gild my sword. I pull a fucking massive katana out of its sheath,
Yeah.
and it's just
right.
gilded.
Ah,
That-
well,
That seems highly. That just does not look like it is fun to travel with.
Oh, it's very
it's
fun to
heavy as
travel with.
shit.
Very useful to have on hand.
And very heavy.
I can't say very well.
Ooh.
Well, speaking of which, do any of you guys have guns on you?
Why,
I'll
yes,
take it,
I
a
do carry
100%.
my 1911 on me at all times.
100% takes out double barrel shotgun. Wouldn't leave the world without it.
I'm like, oh, goody. I put down my backpack and pull out another bag and just toss it between the two of you. I'm like, have fun with those.
Okay, I will say logically we're gonna have to determine because like shotgun shells are not the same thing as bullets that
They're
can go
not.
into a pistol.
What was the caliber of gun, Steven?
1911.
Not the same kind at all. I'll say that they'll probably all go to Arthur Robert.
How about we split them? You made 6 shotgun shells and 6.
Yeah.
9
Okay,
calibers.
6.
Not
Okay,
9.
so now I'm at 10.
8.
So now I have 5
So wait,
shots.
please denote which. Don't just put them as 10, but like 4 regular, 6 gold, because that does matter.
Yeah.
Right,
it really
right.
matters.
So 3. I have 2 normal shots. I have 2 normal shots and 2 gold shot. 3 gold shots. That's how good shot.
No,
Double.
I was saying you got
yeah.
6. She split up the 12.
Yeah.
Into 2 groups of
I got
6. You have
I got
6 gold. Oh, you're saying
Wait.
shots overall because you double load them. Okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yes.
Sorry, I got confused there. And then everybody hears a motorcycle and then heavy clinking.
That sounds like my kind of guy.
The first one to knock on the door, though, is I'm actually going to say Noel.
Yes.
And he opens up the door as this girl walks in, and then stops for a moment. Oh, picture still sending. Give me a second.
I want the
This is
image.
great.
I want the picture.
There we go. This girl walks in, stops for a second, looks at best
Holy-
character, points at.
I was sorry. Caught off guard.
She's a married woman, unfortunately for you. She comes in the door, points at Callie.
Caley.
Points at Caley
That's
and goes,
Callie.
I like your vibes.
Thanks.
I like your
I
vibes.
guess.
I have my image
and
ready
then-
for when that happens. For when you're ready.
And then, a moment later, this fucking thing walks in.
Oh my god, it's the Krampus.
Hold on, I have a separate image for what he's wearing the armor anyways in this next
Yeah.
image.
Send the glorious armor he's
Motherfuck, are
wearing.
you, god damn it, piece of shit.
Text. Hold on,
Let me
I'll see if it
download
works.
for you.
No, I
It
got
does
it.
not work. Oh wait, no, I downloaded it.
There we go.
I love the message
He's
text.
wearing gold armor.
Yep.
I'm like, I thought me gilding his sword was over the top. That is over
That's
the top.
holiday.
Hey, Jiro!
How you doing?
Didn't expect to meet you again.
Holy hell, it's Christmas.
Hi, yeah, and he twirls his mustache. Krampus hates this, and he points at the fucking white hair.
I'm gonna turn to Jack and be like, I didn't know that you knew Santa Claus.
Oh,
I thought-
actually... Oh no, Santa's not involved in this case.
Well, somewhat. He pulls up the gold brass knuckles he has on his fists already.
I walk up to Yule and I'm like, you know, you look like a skinny Santa Claus, honestly, with gold armor.
Thank you. I'm waiting for after this. Kris Kringle himself is gonna be impressed because the more I piss off Krampus, the better.
I want to specify something. You have
Oh,
like gold knuckle dusters, that are like labeled. They're like gilded with like these kind of like what's that one? That like holiday kind of plant with the little red cherries on it.
Oh, you mean the mistletoe?
It's not mistletoe.
Hmm.
But you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah,
It's like a kind of swirly one of those, the two little red dots on the side, and then like just encased in green in the middle is just ho ho on both of them.
I think that is mistletoe.
I'm pretty sure that's mistletoe.
Yeah, right, it's mistletoe. It's got like a
Fucking
mistletoe
right.
design, and it's got like ho ho
So
inscribed.
Arthur will walk up to the guy who employed him, and he'll just be like, I thought I was obsessed with something. My God. Sorry.
He's
He quickly does a prayer.
I ain't gonna help you. I'll tell you what.
In on this.
he's
Hey, I'm
technically
primitive Baptist. You better be careful.
I'm Shinto. Fuck off.
I'm atheist.
I'm agnostic.
Well,
You are really incorrect, he says, looking at you.
My character's
I
giving
said
him the stare
sort
through
of
sunglasses.
atheist, okay.
Jack just scratches his head looking at you and just goes, there's objectively an afterlife. Like, I deal with ghosts constantly.
That is
Okay.
literally our company shtick.
Again, sort of.
By the way, Jack does go like, I deal with ghosts all the time. Then thinks about it for the time and he goes, I mean ectoplasmic phenomenon.
Right.
Sugarcoat it. That's sugarcoating.
Hey,
Don't
my boy
sugarcoat
thinks
it.
about it and just says,
We deal with spiritual people.
Yes.
Good save,
No,
fellas.
it
Good
works.
save. With his like golden gloved hands. Good save. Good save. Clapping.
That's a little
Gotta
worse.
you gotta be accurate.
Regardless.
I hate your corporate mumbo jumbo.
Exactly why I've never joined one.
It's not so bad, fellas.
Well, I am glad you've all arrived. We only have so much time before something horrible will happen to my daughter. And as he says that, you guys hear somebody run up and, real quick, Jiro, do you want to give me a very low difficulty, like 1 wits awareness check?
Sure, give me a moment.
They're
Just-
also using physical life.
Sorry. Every time anyone just doesn't say
Two.
anything. Okay.
So you notice that she's running up and is about to like jump tackle hug you.
I just catch her.
Jiro!
Hey,
God,
it's the
that's the-
brat.
That's the Krampus. Got it.
That's my daughter. I will fire you.
No, I mean it's the thing the Krampus is going after. You know how I
Yes,
talk.
that is definitely what you meant, and you meant nothing else by it.
Of course, obviously, sir.
He looks like
No,
a
he's
brat.
correct. This
Chivalry.
child is
Funny.
Krampus herself.
Hold on.
I wish I was to beat the shit out of
Caley?
people.
Kaylee literally is like,
There's a reason you're
You
very
look-
despised.
yeah, you look like a brat.
She is a brat.
I'm not a brat.
And why would Krampus be after you if you weren't a brat?
Duh, it's like Daddy already said. He just misaligned me or something.
Uh-huh.
No.
Yeah.
Goes up to the
I
employer.
love you.
Listen,
You're my
listen,
kid
buddy.
cousin. You're adorable. You're a fucking brat.
Arthur goes up to the boss man and he goes, "Listen, your daughter 100% on that naughty list. I'm sorry, she 100% on that naughty list."
He's on the nice list. A wraith with fatalism. A ectoplasmic predictionalist specialist more than likely might have altered some events.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
I'm
He
sorry,
means a
but
ghost.
So
Doesn't-
everything that's about to happen here is your fault.
No, it's not my fault.
you know, lying to your daughter is probably a bad thing.
Daddy doesn't lie.
Yeah, he does.
Sure he does.
He's a
He
corporate
does.
businessman. That's their
He does.
motto.
I will
Lie
make
by
it-
nature.
Kai, I will make it clear. Jiro's that uncle that's very lovable, but will just tell you straight out the truth to your fucking face.
In the PR business, as we say, it's altering the truth.
I will
That's
also
lying.
note she is this like blonde-haired girl with brown eyes, but she is wearing the kimono in the image.
Also, note to self, hire you for when I start a business for my PR.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh. I'll take
Why
that.
did you say that like minorly full of hate?
I'm used to it.
Why are you offering someone to hire them when you have a little bit of hate in your voice?
It's not hate. It's just annoyance at this. She points at Maria.
While this is going on, can Yule like fucking start scouting out to see where he can know where fucking Krampus is gonna come in from?
Yeah,
Is
give me. So you're checking the environment.
Yeah. Would I gain?
Sorry.
I was gonna say, can I gain extra dice since I've dealt with fucking Krampus for so long?
That's kind of not how the system.
Fair enough.
What I'll do is basically make it not that difficult of a task.
Fair enough.
Give me a intelligence plus investigation roll, difficulty 2.
Oh well, that's just 2 dice. Oh well, I'm gonna have to succeed on both.
I can
Question.
see lower to it. Yeah.
Since can I use the what is it? The artifact edge? Is that yeah, the artifact edge to make something to detect the supernatural?
The artifact is just a pre-existing thing you already have. I'm pretty sure.
The roll,
yeah,
the roll or whatever is just to activate it.
Let me double check the artifact.
No, you're correct. It's not a crafting thing.
Yeah, it's sorry. That's my bad. Then
I can make things.
Yes.
Now-
Okay.
Can I
First
argue?
of all, JD, what did you get on the roll?
Oh, I was gonna say, can I use awareness instead of investigation? Because I do not have anything in investigation. But
I'll let you take awareness.
yeah, so I get 4 dice. Okay, woo.
Okay,
Yeah.
the main areas of entrance that you know is Krampus obviously doesn't like just go through the windows or whatever. he tends to enter through sources of heat, not necessarily chimneys, but sources of heat and back door. He will enter through back doors. So this place has one back door just in general that like this kind of double wide glass door that leads out into the yard. There is a kind of back door area that leads out. There's kind of another back door from the garage, and there's furnaces in just about every room.
Oh God.
Not every room, but there's heaters in every room, essentially.
And he can come from
So,
those.
yeah,
I have learned, I assume.
Yeah. So you basically mapped out where all the heaters are and those two back doors.
What is my wife doing? Noelle doing?
She is behind you, turning off each of the heaters as you go. So it's gonna be cold as fuck in this place.
Good idea. I didn't think of that.
Oh. Ooh. In that case, since
Yeah, I would probably say out loud. Probably probably turn off any heat sources so he doesn't appear out of nowhere behind us. Krampus loves to do
Footboy
that.
nods. Says, I'll go get the main thermostat.
Yeah.
Do we need blankets? I can go get blankets.
Can he come from inside of blankets?
Would I know that? If he could.
What?
It needs to be a
Arthur just turned
An
the
actual
door.
source of heat. An actual
What?
source of heat.
Okay.
What? I'm sorry. What? If I see
Oh.
empty come from the warmth of a blanket, I think I'm just gonna walk out. Because then nowhere is safe. This jacket I'm wearing, I'm dead then. Like,
That's a fair
Yeah,
enough
you
thought.
It needs to be an actual source of heat,
I
like an
mean,
open.
at
like a
that
flame.
point, technically, an open chest cavity would be a source of heat.
Yeah, literally everything gives off heat. Like, the only thing that'd be able to stop Krampus at that point is fucking entropy, Noelle is saying while turning off another heater.
Fair enough.
I'll
Fair
turn
enough.
cold real quick. Don't mind me. Like, I'll just be an iceberg.
Yeah, probably get the Brad damn it. My brain
Yeah,
shut off. I
I
couldn't
know.
think of what the
She has
cover.
to
There we go.
Call her by her name.
Noelle touches your hand and goes, "It's okay, babe, I know what you meant." As she, takes off her leather jacket and just throws it at Maria. Which does mean she's just standing in the middle of a place where she turned off all the heaters in essentially what is just, a tank top.
Less than that, even.
Attitude on this woman is absolutely phenomenal.
Okay. So since we're trying to figure out where this
That was
guy is
in
going
character
to,
out loud, by the way.
we're trying to figure out where this guy is going to come in, right?
I've already figured that out. The only other entrances are the back doors, cause duh.
Right. Can I use the artifact edge instead of making something that can detect something, since we know he's coming? Can I instead use something as bait?
Let me look at the artifact edge real quick.
So,
Yeah.
Did you take 2 edges and a perk, or?
I took 2 edges and a perk.
Okay.
Wait, what were
What
the
did you
edges
use
said?
your perk
What was-
for?
But the perk is in Arsenal, but artifact itself already has these things built into the system.
Let me read artifact in the system. At a basic level, the relic provides the hunter with 1 dice with a singular skill associated with it when used. A blessed sacrament would provide a bonus to melee, while it provides bonus. This bonus never applies to the edge test for the artifact. The artifact can be used as an object of focus. See previous endowment pages. If it meets the requirements, if lost or destroyed, the hunter can always regain it, but it will likely involve an ordeal of story length proportion. The
Also,
artifact is a thing that pre-exists and does one thing.
Right. I thought the way it read was you had different it said attraction, detection, and shield.
Yeah, those are the perks you can take.
That is
So those
not what I
perks-
assumed that was. That is my bad.
What did you think the perks were?
Well, it didn't have any of the dots next to it. Okay, this is my first time with the system.
What the artifact does, and we can decide this now, is you get basically a 1 die bonus to any skill. It's like having an extra specialty.
Okay.
And this
And
will determine the nature of the artifact as well. What would you like the bonus to?
Well, since we don't know where he's gonna be at. Oh God, this is gonna be hard.
I point at the most likely
Really
since we
need a
turn off the heaters.
situation. I would say since you seem to really want this to, they turned off the heater, so he's more than likely to come through the back door. If you want to use it for detection, I'd say add it to awareness or investigation.
I'll tell you what. Instead, I'll just, you know what? I am here because I can kill good. I'll put it in melee.
Okay, so we'll say in that case it is some kind of weapon.
Okay.
cool.
Also, if at some point, Callie, you probably see the sig at like his like right at the side of his armor, since it's the only thing not golden on him. If you want to give him any gold bullets, that's up to you though, because it's clinking against his armor. Since you probably still have some gold bullets left.
What? You had a
Callie.
set amount, and
Well, I didn't
Yeah,
know if
she's
they gave it
saying
out.
she had a
No,
set
hold on.
amount.
Say that again. Say that again.
You see,
He's mentioning that he has a gun.
and
Oh.
your character
And
didn't
you're
know that at
really
that point,
comfortable.
and I didn't know if you had any left.
No.
Okay, that's fine.
All the bullets are done.
That's
Anyways,
fine.
but regardless, let's say your artifact is an axe, like this ancient axe of some kind.
Okay, gotcha.
And when using
It cuts.
you get
It's. We can say, you know, flavor. It was the axe that cut down the first Christmas tree.
Yes, I like that.
So my
And because
character's
of that, it's tied with holiday magic that lets you kill things.
Does my character
anyway.
see that?
Where are you carrying this axe?
So like,
it
I'll say my character is like in like the business suit and tie because, you know, like I said, he does PR, and even though like the company's like be lax with it, he wants to do his job well. So he's wearing like the really heavy trench coat. It's hanging inside of his trench coat with all of his other weapons.
So
Okay.
can't see that.
I mean, you can give me a wits investigation to see if you notice it. How hidden would you say this axe is? Is it like really hidden under his coat or slightly dangling out?
It is like, so you know how it's got like there are like 3 straps across like the inside of his coat pocket where the shotgun, the knife, and this axe are hanging. So it's like it's good enough to like hide if you're walking through people, but if someone goes looking for it, they might see it.
I'd say difficulty 3, wits investigation, if you want to notice it. Steven?
I got you. Hold on.
I got you, homie.
Food.
Alright, let's see.
Do.
You do not notice jack shit.
Is that a new character?
Yeah, it's the brother of Jack Frost. Guess what his powers are?
Anyways, I missed a shit. No, sorry. So you guys, yeah. So you managed to check the place and turn off all that. And as you guys are doing this, Jack hears a phone call, sighs, picks it up, and there's a little bit of chatter back and forth before he goes, Maria, I'm so sorry, but there's a situation that Daddy needs to deal with right now. I promise to be back in just a moment. You're gonna ditch me when a monster's gonna rip my face off? Well, he's gonna rip out your soul, technically.
And
She
replace
just
it.
stares at him.
And then Yule says and replaces it. No, no hesitation.
How old is this child?
She's 12.
Right, he is going to keep the comment he was going to make to himself.
What the fuck, dude?
He was gonna say, assuming they have one.
Okay. Oh, a soul, okay. No, 12-year-olds don't have souls, what are you talking about?
Oh, that's funny.
Our
but
group's
she
hot takes are the hottest.
Cold take. Have you ever dealt with a 12-year-old?
Yes.
Yes, I was
Yes.
a 12-year-old. I
All
know
of
we
us
don't
were.
have souls.
I didn't have a soul back then either.
None
You
of
still
us
don't have
did.
one.
Dang. Hey, on the plus side, you're immune to Krampus.
Anyways, regardless. But Krampus, Krampus is not here yet. He's not doing anything. He's like drinking tea somewhere.
Oh, he's British. Good lord.
So she's just like, but Daddy, no, you can't ditch me here when Krampus is gonna kill me. That's the reason I called in everyone. I'm sorry, this is a very serious situation.
Well, look him dead in the eyes. Interpret if it is that serious.
Okay, give me an insight, intelligence, or wits, whichever you have higher in. Insight plus intelligence or
Okay.
wits, whichever you have higher in.
As someone who's dealt with this man personally, do I know whether this is probably actually important or not?
He does not, he loves his daughter and wouldn't leave. Probably this
Alright.
is some ghost apocalypse shit he's gotta go deal with.
Fair.
Can I just like slide and be like, is it bad?
What do I need to succeed on?
It is gonna be a difficulty 2.
How bad is it? The Statue of Liberty is possessed.
3.
He actually, okay, so 3, you can definitely tell this. So he looks like this is serious, like he needs to get the fuck out of here and he's trying to get over this conversation as quickly
Jiro's
as
just like, go deal with it.
Kai is definitely not buying time to double check the name of something.
To try and find something for George to have his question answered, or just leave.
I mean, you could just leave. You don't have to answer my question.
Good.
He
Can
said he
Yule
won't
just
say
kick the man out his own door? Good. He
I mean,
kicks him out.
It could just be a giant mushroom, or not mushroom, marshmallow ghost
Hey,
in the
look,
middle of New York.
He leans over and goes,
Again.
this is not even something that's going to mean anything to the player, but at least means something in Orpheus lore, and he just goes, some haunters are committing a crucible horror in the Empire State Building.
Go.
What? What? Huh? What?
Don't worry
Jesus.
about it, as he leaves.
Oh, is it that time of?
And shuts door. A lock.
A crucible horror is a thing from the Orpheus game where a bunch of ghosts can get together to do a big thing, and haunters manipulate objects. So a bunch of haunters getting together to do a crucible horror would essentially take over control of the Empire State Building.
By the way, my character went like, is it that time of the year?
It is! As he heads out.
Shuts the door. Lock. And Yule does that, by the way, after he leaves. Boom.
That
Oh.
is she says.
So, who wants food?
Hell yeah.
I do! What
I
are you
could go
making?
for some sandwiches.
You know, I did kind of just wake up.
I want
Take some
sandwiches.
food.
Who are you? He points at Arthur. Yule points at Arthur. Who the hell are you?
That's Arthur. That's Arthur. That's wait, sorry. What was your last name again, Steven? I mean Arthur.
Robert.
That's Arthur. That's Arthur Robert. She said, like, Noelle says, do you not recognize him?
You know I don't read.
He wrote. He wrote Tales of the Fallen. That's like maybe one of the most famous books ever.
You know, second only to the Bible.
Okay, I highly doubt that.
It's like Lord of the out of universe. It's like Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter's Song of Ice and Fire level famous.
Oh.
Oh, so really famous.
Eh.
Multiple languages famous.
Yeah.
You. I mean, you read it. I didn't need to, so. Yeah.
Caley walks over to the kitchen and is looking in the refrigerator.
I'm glad someone at least appreciates my craftsmanship. Thank you. And then he walks towards the kitchen.
I mean,
Maria
it was a half-decent book.
Maria follows you in.
All right.
And then He's like intensely staring over your shoulder as you're picking out food.
Just like, we can't turn on the stove, so whatever I'm making is going to have to be cold.
Can't turn on the microwave either. I would love to see Krampus crawl. Imagine Krampus crawling out of a microwave.
That's gonna be our doom. The child is gonna start the microwave. This food is too cold.
Somebody needs to rip the microwave out of the kitchen.
I even ask, do any of you do that?
Yule will 1000% just like grab the microwave and throw that shit. That ain't happening.
Noelle says it smashes against the wall.
They can buy another one.
I'm not even gonna make you roll. You just smash it into the wall and it just crumples.
Just so the child doesn't get grabbed from the microwave.
Has that happened before? That sounded like it's happened before.
Yes, to me.
By the way,
100%. George's gonna take out a notebook real quick and just add that to the Yule lore he knows.
How do you
By
think
the
I
way,
know all this?
As this is happening, Noelle in the background rips out a toaster oven and smashes it on the ground before grabbing an air fryer, opening up a window, and tossing it outside.
No, not the air fryer.
I'll tell actually,
Yule's
happy with that.
Yule's
Get the air fry out.
Yule's neck snaps to Arthur. Oh, so you're one of those people.
What does that mean? I couldn't say no, not the toaster oven. It already happened. I could say
Look.
no, not the air fryer because it was in midair.
You could have.
If they can afford to pay each and every one of us $500,000, he can afford a new toaster oven.
Hey, by
I'm
the
actually
way,
being paid by the
How
hour.
much we're getting paid?
Daddy only pays for the best for me.
I was just called in because I owed him a
Yeah,
favor.
Arthur, you did not get offered pay.
I owed him a favor.
I would have done it for free and just broken into the house to deal with it. But oh well. I got paid.
Yeah,
I'm being paid by the hour.
You'll owe him a favor.
I'm kind of hoping this takes a while because I'm being paid by the hour.
At least I don't have to deal with going through the security system again this time.
Yeah.
Noelle says in the background, smashing up a coffee maker.
Yeah, last year was this weird fucking kid that was another millionaire. Not surprisingly enough, in a super highly secured base in Russia last time.
Yeah, I think technically it was in a disputed territory.
Ah, that's also why I was heavily.
It's not a disputed territory.
I don't think it was Ukraine. He says, whatever.
I think it was one of those situations where like he was kind of on the border of Ukraine and Russia.
Ah.
Politics, how fun.
But either way.
Yeah.
But like either way, we stopped him, but not without having to outrun the police again.
By the way,
Oh, that's always fun.
She's just broken a waffle iron over her knee.
Not the waffle iron. All right, that one was a little too far.
Oh wait, he points
like
at the
snapping the middle in half.
Does anyone
Okay.
prefer ham
Hear
over
me out.
turkey?
Hear me out.
turkey, please.
I'll take turkey.
Ham or
Unplug
turkey?
these.
It's right here. The ham and the turkey is right there.
Not chicken.
Have just unplugged these.
I look at this young girl and I'm like, you don't have chicken in here.
It's because that thing would plug them in, she says, pointing at Maria. No, it wouldn't.
Would you? Would you really?
Also, Maria, would you happen to have curling irons in this house somewhere?
No, my hair's naturally straight.
I'll
No one
go
believes
find
you.
them.
No one believes you.
Yeah.
I'll go find them.
Naturally straight. By the way, this is something I'm going to point out, is if you look at her dad's image, I'm pretty sure he has slightly curly hair.
Yep, he
Gonna go
does.
Alright, someone else has to go into the big man's
well,
room. I'm not doing that.
I'm doing it.
Check the
That's why
bathroom.
you'll
I'm going to be in the bathroom.
away. And yes, Yule does say that out loud. Away. He goes to
Man,
break a shit ton of curling irons and
I
whatever the
hope
hell
to
else he can
God.
find.
I hope to God that Yule came here in a sleigh. Like, I need that to be a thing.
He came here on a motorcycle.
His wife's
Why?
motorcycle.
Were you about to say pulled by a sleigh?
I wanted the motorcycle to be pulling a sleigh.
That would be great, but it's too late to say that now, so we'll just go with not for right now.
Oh my!
No, what it was is picture him as he looks in full gold plate armor, just hugging onto the back of Noelle as she's driving him on a motorcycle.
He's like 6'3", she's like 5'11", so it's like a hilarious difference.
I can only guess the PR questions that are gonna be sent to George in a couple of days when people are like, "This guy, like, CEO of Orpheus the CEO of Orpheus has some strange man in armor visit his home."
Strange man in armor with a girl that's like barely clothed in the middle of winter.
I have so much work. I'm gonna need a raise.
Probably you hear more smashing.
Okay, I found.
Woo!
Okay, I'm gonna go sit down in the loft while you guys commit destruction of property.
Hold on. Does Krampus fly? Do I know that he flies like by himself to get to places, or does he just teleport?
He kind of just appears.
Okay. If you see any distant heat sources, watch in that direction.
Do cars count?
Cars do count since they like have an engine that produces.
Since they're shut off, they should be fine though.
Hey, hold on. Caley yells out, TVs produce heat!
Woo! Then you see him fly across like the hallway to punch the shit out of a flat screen.
Maria starts running, and I'm gonna need you to give me a I guess dexterity athletics roll.
Yule?
versus Maria, which is not gonna be hard to try to get to the TV before she does.
Did you say this is Yule and dexterity and what?
It's a dexterity athletics.
Oh, dexterity athletics. Okay, good thing. Okay, so that's 4
This
dice.
is a versus roll, not a Oh shit! Fuck!
That's 4 dice that I need to roll.
My boy.
Oh no!
Can George just pick her up instead? Just like to keep her from going
Okay,
anywhere.
you know what? You can give me, in that case, if you just want to pick her up, give me a strength composure roll.
Strength, composure. I can do that. I can do that.
Thank God.
Not very many dice in.
Okay. I'm gonna have to roll because this is 7. This is 7 dots.
Yeah.
Nice. I only had
By the
4.
way, while they're distracted, I unplugged the refrigerator.
What was the dart? Because I only got a 2. This is why I roll my own dice.
Okay, so that 2 is actually enough to meet. So I'm gonna say you basically at least get right up next to her, and if you want to give me essentially another round of those rolls.
Okay.
Who, me as well? Or
you don't need to worry about it
Okay.
because he's basically delaying her by catching up that fast.
I.
So you get the TV.
He was diving at that TV with a fist out to destroy it.
So you just punch through the TV, and it just.
By the way, I secretly unplugged the refrigerator while no one's looking.
Wait.
All right. I rolled my I rolled.
Oh, hold
my
on.
own
He
dice.
said wait.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I have an important question to ask. Did you unplug the TV before punching into it?
Hell no.
Okay.
He was flying at it.
Oh no. Okay, so I'm gonna give essentially a quick luck roll with a desperation die.
God dang it.
Because that could start a fire, just plunging it while it's plugged in.
And he's covered in gold!
He doesn't care.
I'm gonna give a luck roll with disadvantage, essentially. Okay, that's a success.
I like the.
Success. So you managed to punch into it in just the right way to not start a fire, though Noelle does hit you in the back of the head and goes, unplug it first.
Then he unplugs it after destroying it. There, I did it.
I succeeded. I succeeded on 3 of my rolls.
I'm gonna be sitting next to our author boy over here, and my boy's just gonna be like, so it's just gonna come through like the back door, no matter what, right?
That's what it's looking at to be.
And is it a little bit too late to mention to everyone the fact he's probably gonna take it out of your paycheck if his security camera sees you breaking shit?
See, that's exactly why I am sitting here. I'm not getting paid. I'm here with a favor.
I haven't broken anything yet.
I'm just gonna here.
Or have I?
You think I give a shit?
By the end of
Everyone
the day, this man's gonna just have
I mean, we're fighting
been in the
Krampus
negative
in his.
for the amount of
We're
money
fighting.
he's taking.
We're fighting Krampus in his house. Things are just gonna get destroyed,
Yeah,
but I'm gonna do. I mean, like in the fight. Not. I mean, you're right. Like this stuff's coming out of people's paychecks. I'm assuming the rest of it's not.
Food's ready.
Hey,
Yep.
Nice. Also, were we already paid, or was this gonna be an after the job payment?
You guys got paid $250,000 up front.
We already got paid $250,000. I don't give a shit.
well,
but
that's
we're
enough
got-
to,
George got paid 1/4 of his annual salary up front.
pretty much. So you guys make it into the kitchen, where I'm assuming you just made some sandwiches.
Yeah, and again, I didn't know if you heard me, Kai.
Yeah, you unplug the fridge, because that is technically a heat source.
Yeah.
I want to be clear about this. George is going to be like staring this child down to make sure she doesn't go anywhere.
You are holding her currently, and she's like, "That's off, creep!"
Oh, that's not a nice word. You can't call people creeps. Unless they actually are creeps, in which case then you can call them creeps.
So the sandwiches are made with white bread because that's what was there. There's mayo, mustard, provolone cheese, and
a fire source.
no. Those ones right there are all ham. Those ones are turkey.
Ew!
Turkey.
Why, are you allergic to gluten?
Yum.
Chicken. I know you asked for chicken, but there was no cooked chicken, and I was not going to start the oven to cook chicken.
Speaking of which, shouldn't we unplug the oven too, if that's even possible?
I'll see if I can get it. Ugh. I'm not good with this tech stuff.
She
Oh,
saw the
also-
look in Yule's eye after that question. She was like, "No, you're not gonna rip the oven out."
We should also probably turn out as many lights as possible.
They are technically heat sources.
Yeah, Yule grabs the sandwich. I got it. He's already eaten like half the sandwich in one bite.
Well, he certainly is. He's not Saint Nick, but he certainly is jolly.
Woo!
I love the silence that accompanied that horrible, horrible joke.
Oh no. Okay. That's not good.
Uh-oh.
Giving a luck roll in the background.
Oh.
Oh no.
I am
So,
holding
as you
child.
No, this is Noelle trying to unplug the oven as there is a spark that goes off
Oh
and
no.
the oven turns on.
Uh-oh.
You'll come rip it out of the oven.
Do I have a chance to react after hearing this? Or?
Yes, you will have a chance to react. This is not going to be easy, I should know.
He is gonna yeet that thing out the fucking window.
Is it a gas stove or an electric? Is it gas or electric?
Strength do you have?
It is a
Okay.
It is a gas. It is an
Because
electric.
this isn't gonna be a brawl. This is going to
Yeah.
probably be
Strength
athletic.
That'd only be
Difficult-
3.
Yeah, this is difficulty 4, which is hypothetically manageable.
Here,
I just
want
wanna see this. This would be
child?
funny.
Can I just throw the child to someone and do it myself?
You can, but that's also you're further from it, so that would actually increase the difficulty to 5.
I can make that.
All right.
I mean, I don't care. Sure.
You said strength athletics. All right, I'm gonna roll my own.
I had
I
3.
don't trust
Jiro's
this anymore.
Making sure the kid's safe.
Okay. All right. 1. What did you say? 2.
5.
All right. 4, 5. Okay, I got 5 of. So 5 of them already succeeded, and 2 of them were crits.
Oh, so you have a shit ton more successes.
Yeah. So like I
Seven,
need it.
yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
I have 5 successes. 2 of them were crits.
Okay, that is. Ooh, that actually means. Oh, you're saying you got 2 crits and you remembered how crits work, right? And you added it.
Right.
So you had...
No. So
7.
5 of
7 successes.
It's 7. It's 7. 7 successes. Sorry.
Okay, that is really good actually. You managed to go over and just rip the and like you don't even damage it. You just finesse and plug it.
I just pull a stove out of the wall.
And like that you did not in any way that it's gonna be like less.
You cut out.
You cut out bad.
Uh-oh.
Oh
You're
no.
dying.
Said you managed to pull it on the wall and a...
Oh, Lord.
Oh my lordy lord.
Oh, no. Are we having the same Discord problem again? Oh, no.
That was
I love how this is going so far.
Orpheus the Orpheus company hereby presents this advertisement. Please hold.
Is Krampus coming to get your child this Christmas? Call on the holiday family.
I need a laptop so badly.
Okay, we can. Okay.
Hey, you're back though.
Anyways,
So I ripped this oven.
Thank you to the Orpheus group for sponsoring today's video. Go get yourself murdered today. All right. What was the last thing that happened?
I ripped an oven out of the wall.
Okay, what I was saying is you did technically break the wiring, but in a way that would be very inexpensive to repair.
Awesome.
Nice. You good?
Like,
You good, honey?
probably Jack could even do it by himself if he wanted to.
You'll ask Noelle. You fine? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Sorry about that. I'm really not good with tech stuff.
We unplugged the microwave too, right? That's good. I don't have to throw.
We
the
broke
microwave
everything.
outside.
And then
right.
Volberg Electronics.
The microwave is right there. Points to the shattered microwave on the ground.
Ah.
Doesn't that make it more dangerous? She says, currently in Jiro's arms, I'm assuming. I mean, if we just turn on, if we not plug in any of these things, they're just gonna light on fire more.
Then don't plug them in.
Well, what if somebody else plugs them in?
Like who?
I don't know. What if there was somebody who wanted Krampus to do stuff?
You want Krampus to do stuff?
No.
Have you heard any messages from those dickheads, Noelle, yet?
I haven't heard anything about Adamir, no.
Look, I don't think any of us here want Krampus here.
Yeah, but there's a guy who shows up every year to try to make sure that Krampus can take the kid's soul.
Hasn't succeeded for a while.
That is what the axe is for.
All right, then.
That's more why Noelle is here.
I grab a pair of kitchen scissors and I start cutting the cords so that they can't be plugged in. There.
Alright. Give me, just to do that in time, a composure to kind of just strength under, resolve plus dex. Resolve dex. And you're trying to cut all the wires to the electronics in the house, right?
Yeah.
That's going to be a difficulty 4. That's pretty challenging.
Should we probably, I don't know, block the back door?
He's gonna come in one way or another.
I mean, the point is to defeat him, not to,
Holy cow! I actually got 4, and I rolled 4 dice.
Nice.
Let's go!
You managed to cut literally every single wire in the house.
Nice.
At least that's connected to something that could heat.
Yeah. Also, it won't matter if you blockade it. He'll just smash through it like every year. So
Yeah, but then we would know we know he was here because that makes a lot of noise, right?
I mean, he already makes.
Hypothetically.
Just stand near the door.
Also, he just makes a lot of noise to begin with, anyways.
Well,
Yeah,
I
he's got
don't
these
know.
jingly bell things on his horns.
I mean, to be fair, we're just trying to make sure we can make sure this Krampus thing comes in one direction so that we can, like, fight it off.
Fair enough.
Speaking of which, there's 2 back doors, so we probably should. I mean, barricading it doesn't matter, but let's try to barricade at least one of them and then split up the parties to watch both.
Yeah.
George, you have the oven in your hands. Go use you block one of the fucking doors with it.
Yes, sir. Literally picks oven up and carries it over.
Okay, you're gonna have to roll to do that. That is gonna be strength plus stamina.
Strength plus stamina.
Ooh,
Yeah,
actually,
I can do that.
I have 6 of that.
Difficulty for this is gonna be 5, because you're carrying an entire goddamn oven one-handed.
Alright, I got you.
What the fuck?
Alright, 1.
No, you know what? No, difficulty 7. This is ridiculous.
Alright,
Yeah, you pushing it.
2.
Is that it?
3. Alright, that's 2 crits. Hold on. 4.
Okay, so that's... Yeah, 4, 5.
5. That's 5 with 2 crits. So that is 7, right? I got one more roll left. Should I just roll it? Hold on, I'll just roll it. 3 crits.
Okay, so that's 8 successes overall.
Let's go!
You carry an entire oven, you madman.
He is empowered by the hourly wage.
The hourly wage! Let's go! I feel the sup rising up in me.
Powers me.
Caley's like, how the fuck?
So you're taking it. By the way, to people who know Hunter the Reckoning, we're playing it wrong because it's a one-shot. Don't worry about it.
Let's go! We love doing that.
So you guys take. So you take an entire oven single-handed and walk it downstairs.
Again, Caley's like, what the fuck?
And place it in front of the garage. The garage door, because that one's easier to block.
Is the garage? Wait, am I no? I am a person. I am completely normal. I just work out.
Wait,
I like to eat
werewolves a
protein.
thing?
No.
She says, looking up at Jiro, starry-eyed.
What'd she ask?
Are werewolves a thing?
Yeah.
They're not the
God
ones you're
dang
thinking
it.
of.
Are they like super hot heartthrobs?
Hell no.
No, they're horrible monsters that cause a fear effect in most people.
Not all of them are horrible monsters, my dude. And some of them can be heartthrobs, but usually no.
It requires
She's
love
like-
shaving.
She just like she like puffs up her cheeks before like blowing out like okay, whatever. Are any monsters hot? Are they just like hot and nice?
No asterisks.
Yeah,
It
asterisks.
depends on the person.
Whatever, she just says. Also, can you put me down, Jiro? I'm not gonna. There's nothing I can even do anymore.
I don't trust the child.
Hey, Jiro, don't put her down. I don't trust her.
What the fuck?
That is naughty language for a 12-year-old.
Oh, shut up, you bitch!
I was saying those words when I was 8.
That is correct language for
sorry.
talking to him.
Steven was saying something. What did you say, Steven?
Well, I do.
Walk
Oh God.
Oh no.
hits her on the head with the Bible.
Oh.
I heard you hit her with the Bible. I want to make sure I heard that because that sounded like garbage.
I hit her with the butthole.
I definitely it was. I hit her with the Bible.
Could you say that a little clearer, please?
I hit her with the Bible.
I intercept.
Okay, Now, Steven, give me a strength plus athletics. Strength plus melee, I guess. And Rees, give me a strength stamina to block.
All
I
right.
love this
While
system
they're
so
fighting,
much.
I hand Maria an ice cream cone to distract her.
He's gonna hit me with a butt. But she does take the ice cream cone. What are the results, you two?
Give me a second. Rolling.
Steven, if you're saying something, we cannot understand you.
I am not.
Okay, there we go. Okay, 2 successes.
5.
Okay, you managed to block.
I just look at him, I'm like, our job isn't to teach a child how to act. That's her father's.
Yeah, well, look at what her father's doing at the moment.
Yeah, he's
I
doing
know
a-
he's a culprit.
He's saving people in the Empire State Building right now. We're making sure his child doesn't get their soul taken out.
Yeah. Still is doing a shit job as a parent, though.
By the way,
Yeah, he's really bad at being a parent. He's not attentive at all, and
what
though
area
he does
are all
love
of
her,
you guys
it's
in?
just a problem.
I would assume that I am. I would assume that I am assuming that I am coming back from putting an oven in.
Okay, so you're not in the same area as everyone else, and everyone else is hanging out in the living room?
Yeah. After eating and stuff.
I'm keeping the kid away from any windows or doors.
Yeah.
George, can you specifically
Let's do this.
give me a wits awareness difficulty 4?
Okay, I might be able to make that. But we'll see.
Can I also do an awareness check with my instinct?
You're kind of too far from the area that it is. You can, but it'd be a difficulty like 6.
2.
Not difficulty 5.
Oh.
3. Come on. Let's go. 4. Literally 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9, 10. Literally in that order.
So, as you like put it in front of the back garage door, and like are starting to step out, you hear like very subtly the sound of a window sliding open.
What direction?
It's not from the back. It's towards like the left of the garage. Well, it's behind you, but it sounds like it's towards the left of the garage.
I'm gonna take my axe out and literally start charging towards whatever window, screaming like a madman.
Okay.
Well, everyone fucking hears that.
Yeah, nobody needs to roll for that one. And give me a, I guess, strength plus melee roll.
With the power of alcohol and hourly wage. Oh
wait,
god.
yeah. Have you had any alcohol lately?
We specified that I was drunk when I got here, so yes, I have.
Okay, yeah. So we don't need to worry about the addiction
deficit.
penalty.
I don't have to worry about the deficit. So you said strength, melee, because I'm using the axe, I get an extra die, correct?
Yes, you get a specialty.
Let's go. Okay. Is there a target?
It's not a target. It's a versus.
Okay. All right. So I am rolling 8 die, so I guess I should probably just... I'll roll mine. Nope. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more. All right. I rolled 7 successes, no crits.
That is... So you rolled 7?
7 of the... I have 8 dots. I rolled 7 successes.
Alright. Give me a second. So, as you do, you see you see like this long kind of European broadsword coming at you, and then you manage to block with the axe as you see this guy gritting his teeth as he's trying to bear it down on you.
Hey, you're not a Krampus.
Do we hear that?
Yeah, you hear that, and then Noelle sighs and starts rushing downstairs.
She's got it.
So,
Hey, no Krampus. No. I'm paid
You
to
said
kill
it was
Krampus.
7?
It was 7. I had 8 dots.
Let me check what an axe would be considered equipment-wise.
Oh. I have no idea. Hold on. I had the book.
I put it in the +2 category.
I have the thing pulled up. I'll check right now. Hold on.
A heavy impact, I would assume.
It's a heavy melee weapon. This is like a fire axe. A heavy melee weapon is considered +3.
I don't. Would that not be in the same category as like a pistol, though? I don't know.
That's
heavy
more than a
melee is
pistol.
considered a medium gunshot.
Are you talking about a hatchet, which would be a smaller axe, or a you hold it with both hands axe?
This is a hold it with both hands axe.
Yeah, that would be a fire axe.
Yeah,
Okay, that's heavy.
yeah. So and by the way, this is under the same shot as a 9mm pistol. So.
You hear this guy say as he backs off a little bit.
And naughty language. Come on, there's a child in the house, man.
That child, if she's being targeted, is no better than a demon.
Wow, that's just okay. So, you need a lot of issues. Like, you have a lot of issues. I know a good therapist.
Hey, this one's my problem, Noelle says from the background.
I'm not getting paid to kill this guy. That's fine by me.
Alright, Adamir, you piece of shit. Looks like it's time for this tradition again. As she cracks her knuckles. You're going down, harlot of sin. Oh, shut up! And then you just hear, like, fighting noises in the background.
That actually reminds me, because George was about to take his phone out to record. He's gonna go look for phones and start, like, cutting them up or breaking them. Because he just remembered that phones do generate heat.
Are you gonna smash everyone's phone or just keep them
not
off?
to that extent, I don't think.
If they can come out of a microwave, I'm not taking the chance.
Okay, a microwave produces a good chunk of heat, to be fair. Phones are not hot enough.
Okay, well, I didn't know. It just said heat produce. So George is still gonna do it.
Alright, you know what? Are you just smashing everyone's phones, or...?
I'm looking for phones that are plugged into the wall, because this is a big house. I assume they have, like, an intercom system or something.
Oh god.
They don't have an intercom system, but they do have these, like, little security screen type things.
I want to start unplugging them all.
Alright, give me...
The things mounted into the wall?
I'll pull those out.
Okay, first of all, to find all of them, give me an intelligence investigation with a difficulty 3.
Okay. I have to succeed on all of them for this to work. Alright,
Yes.
1, 2, alright.
Maybe let you
2,
unplug.
I made a 2. I didn't succeed.
I'll say you unplugged, like, 2 of the more obvious ones. But, like, other than that, you weren't really able to find the other screens.
At this point, just leave it.
Alright. He just narrows his eyes and leaves.
As you guys are talking, you still hear fighting coming from the garage.
Is that okay?
Yeah, it happens every year.
Why
We
does
shut
that
that
happen
window.
every year?
Because he wants the Krampus to succeed and we don't. And also, I'm not that good at... I'm apparently better at fighting monsters, and she's better at fighting other humans, so...
So, wait, that's the guy you guys were talking about that once.
Adamir, yes. He did scream that the child was a devil spawn, so...
Is
look
he
at the girl.
wrong?
I mean, she's not a great kid, but I wouldn't go as far as to say she's an actual demon.
Once again, he's sympathizing with Krampus.
Nowhere close. Definitely doesn't even match her description.
What? Alright, Arthur says with full knowledge.
Yule just snaps his head to Arthur and then just goes back into just continuing.
George isn't gonna bat an eye because he assumes the Catholic Church just deals with exorcisms all the time.
But either way, it's not like Krampus.
Takes a closer look at the kid, looks her in the eyes, through the sunglasses.
This girl, I'm not even make you roll for this because it's obvious. This girl does not know the torments of hell.
No. He just looks and goes, "Your eye color is definitely not."
We cannot
What?
hear what you're saying.
Oh, hello. Test.
Yes.
Yeah, you're. Now we can hear you.
Look down. Stands back up, and he goes, "Your eye color is normal, but you've nowhere seen the depths of hell, and it doesn't look like it looks like you've seen a normal life where everything's been handed to you."
What are you talking about? Earn stuff.
Literally, George just leans down and is like, "Don't worry, he's just a part of the Catholic Church."
Oh, he's Catholic? Are you
Yeah.
Do a roll to see if I recognize what he's talking about.
Yeah, you can give me a intelligence occult. The difficulty on this is going to be 5 because the true nature of demons is pretty obscure.
Alright.
My girl, by the way, just says, growing up as a rich kid, I can definitely say, no, Maria, you are in fact spoiled. I was as well at your age.
Were you targeted by Krampus?
No, but also...
After a certain point in time, Krampus became at least a little weaker, and he stopped going after the entirety of the masses of bad children and only chose a select few. So that's a question for.
Is this before or after you started beating him up every year?
After I was, yeah, it actually kind of started after I started beating the shit out of him.
Did you
by the way,
break a... Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, I was going to ask, what was your roll, Rees?
5. That was
Okay,
a crit
that is-
and another big fire. So it wasn't 2 crits, but it almost was.
So you wanted to know what Steven's character was talking about with the Torments of Hell stuff?
Yeah.
You're not fully sure, but you've met, like, demons before. At least, like, once. You didn't really talk to them, but they were
Didn't give me the
involved in the
time of
hunt,
day.
though they oddly weren't the thing you were hunting. And from what you know, demons overtake the soul of weak humans and use that to kind of help block out their memories of hell. But there have been a couple cases, but the demon mentioned something about how stronger souls can fight them back, but will still be left with some of the memories.
I look at this man and say, "You've been touched by demons?"
I wouldn't say that. Touched is a free use, as in they attempted without my knowledge.
They almost possessed you.
He says I gave the keys to the house for a short period.
My boy nods.
Interesting.
I apologize for your loss.
Yeah, he did lose out like 10 years of your life by gazing into the chasmous pits of hell. Which, by the way, also, I'm going to note this constantly. I'm a bit new to World of Darkness, and just in case anybody who actually knows World of Darkness stuff is watching this, Demon the Fallen is the most confusing one to me. I don't know if I got any of that right.
The character turns to
Get in the comments!
Jiro, and he goes, "I may have lost some years, and he pulls down his sunglasses to reveal, like, demon eyes.
And actually, this is a fun idea. This isn't really a thing you took, but I'm gonna make it a thing, because it's fun. Jiro, can you give me a composure resolve roll to not basically be encompassed by fear?
Do we all need to do that because he just pulled down his eyes? Because we're all paying attention.
If anybody who's looking at him, it's only gonna be a difficulty 3, and it's not gonna be like, oh, you're paralyzed, but it's like you're gonna be disquieted.
Oh, George
Hi.
100%. George
Hi, do I have
100% zoned out and was probably talking to the child about not being a potty mouth.
Sorry,
What-
what was that, Beth?
Do I have to?
Are you facing him currently?
Yeah, but also, does it have
I
any
know what.
other thing?
Just because you're immune to one type of fear aura doesn't mean you'd be immune to others.
Okay.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Okay,
What
yeah.
was the rolls?
Huh?
What's the rolls?
The roll is composure plus resolve. I believe because of the things you took, specifically, talking to JD here, you would not have to make this roll.
Yeah. Okay. He was just paying attention.
Yeah.
So he does see the yellow eyes, but nothing happens. So.
I want to clarify that George is not paying attention and is probably talking to the child, trying
you're
to convince her. He's trying
you're
to
good.
convince her to not curse.
So Beth and Rees both give me a composure plus resolve, and I'm gonna do the same for her.
3.
That's enough to pass.
Oh, so the child is ignoring me. Good to know.
Yeah,
Two
she's not
plus
paying attention.
2 plus a crit, that's 6.
Okay, so both of you see the eyes, and you're fine. The kid looks a little freaked out.
The kid
You'll
suddenly
unfazed.
realizing what they're going to suffer.
Wait, you lost...
George, as soon as he sees her freak out, he's convinced that he said the right thing. He's like, and now you know not to curse.
You practically see her pigtails deflate. And she just goes, wait, is that what's gonna happen to me if Krampus gets me?
Oh, do I know what their eyes look like after? They're.
The kids themselves, eyes don't really change. Because remember, the soul that's in there is not facing the torments of hell.
No, but you'll act differently.
Yeah.
He does say that out
Your
loud.
soul will, from what I understand, your soul will go to hell.
Yep.
So you will face that.
But
There's gonna be an exact copy of you that is put in there.
and is
That
a
will
good
slowly
girl.
will slowly turn into a quote good person.
That's
unquote.
primarily why I want to beat
that's
the shit
like-
out of him.
Yeah. Okay, that's incredibly messed up, right? I'm not the only one who thinks that's really messed up.
Yeah, why do you think I want to
It's
beat the shit out of
Krampus.
him? It's also Krampus,
Like,
yeah.
listen, I might have some difficulties, but do I deserve to be tormented for eternity?
Why do you think
No.
I
Things
dislike
are
him?
Here.
Especially since you're so young, there's no reason for you to have to deal with that.
Actually, okay, you know what? Well, this would be fun story time. Does anyone know how Krampus actually happened? Because I'm curious.
JD specifically, what do you have your holiday spirit bonus in?
Oh, it's the thwart the unnatural thing to negate my
Right.
fear.
Right.
Though I guess Brawl could also be Krampus, and I guess that would also count for holiday spirits. Yeah.
Because you had thwart the unnatural, you I guess you wouldn't have been resistant to the demon thing, but that's fine. You want to give me a intelligence plus brawl, weirdly enough, with your specialty in holiday
Woo!
spirits.
Let's go, and it's on Krampus, so that's okay. So that's 5 from Brawl, and what intelligence?
Just your intelligence, and it's gonna be a difficulty.
Oh, just intelligence, no Brawl. I thought you said
No,
Brawl.
you're adding intelligence and brawl.
Okay,
Sorry,
okay, yeah.
There's nothing extra to intelligence. And it's gonna be a difficulty 4 to know the origins.
7 dice in total. Woo!
Holy
Oh, wait.
sh!
Oh wow.
It's intelligence and Brawl, so woo!
Oh, that's 2 crits and 3. Yep. Oh my
7
god.
successes.
Okay, so
GG.
you aren't fully sure on the mechanics of all of this, but you do know they're connected to a kind of realm from which, like, human imagination emerges.
Okay.
But they aren't fully a part of that realm.
Okay, I can kind of explain this in character. Okay, so from what I know and what my family has faced against in all the holiday spirits that we fought, It's some
Be right back.
most holiday spirits are combined through some kind of mental link to a different dimension of some sort or whatever the hell. Noel can explain it better than I can, but that's how I can explain it. And that's kind of where Krampus came from. And since knowledge and the way of his teachings have been dwindling, like physical punishment for misdeeds, he's actually becoming weaker. And from what Chris Kringle himself told me last year, after giving me these, he holds up the gold brass knuckles. It seems that if we kill him, he may not come back.
How?
Because otherwise they just come back. Because one of my sons, Patrick Holiday, we've killed the leprechaun a bunch of times. The actual leprechaun. I'm not kidding.
I was like, why would you name him Patrick unless you're about to go with Saint Patrick?
This is also.
So good.
If you want to ask him why, but he's just gonna state that without any explanation.
I remember that hunt. That was a good hunt.
But that wasn't
said...
the actual leprechaun though. That was just a leprechaun because that was when he was 18. That's when I brought him into this.
I want to be clear here. When you said Patrick, George was so confused, and then you said leprechaun, and then he just died. He started laughing.
But yeah.
Anyways,
that's kind of how it seems that it works, though. Krampus seems to be somewhat disconnected in some way, shape, or form, but he is somewhat connected.
Oh, that was a funny laugh. That was funny.
So, as you guys are talking, you hear a cuckoo clock on the wall go off, and it goes off 12 times.
He's about to appear, boys. Christmas.
Oh, so he appears at midnight.
And/or Christmas Day.
And would everyone like to give me a difficulty 3 wits awareness?
I got you.
Wits awareness, baby. 4 dice, baby.
4 dice as well.
Damn.
1 crits.
I mean, I have some wisdom. Fuck it.
Can I use my instinct?
2.
Yeah, I'll let you use your instinct.
2 crits.
Yay!
Fuck it. I'm gonna do some rerolls of my willpower.
Okay,
I
that means
rolled
that's full
1,
aggravated willpower.
2 crits, 1 and then 1 normal success.
Okay, so that's 4 overall.
That's 4.
I'm dropping
Okay.
shit. Give me a second.
Okay, so what'd you say, Kai, about my rerolls?
I said that if you want to spend a willpower, that is 1 full aggravated willpower.
Really? For 3
Yes.
rerolls?
No,
Oh, okay.
no, it was superficial. It was superficial. I was
Yeah, I was
wrong.
fixing to
Sorry,
say.
I misremembered. It's superficial.
Oh, so that's what
Okay.
the little squares in the thing.
And it's for each dice, right? That
Yeah.
you reroll. Okay, so I
No,
rerolled
it's
3.
it's 1, 4, 3.
Okay,
So
nice.
So the bottom squares are superficial. That
Yes.
makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, I did not succeed. Damn.
I forgot my
What roll are we doing?
It's a wits plus. It's a wits plus awareness.
You said it was target. The target number
3.
was 3, right?
3.
Okay,
yeah.
so I did beat. Cool.
I got a
Yep.
4.
Okay, got a 4. Steven?
He's been muted for a while.
Oh, he's dead.
He was probably saying something and we didn't hear him. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think
Probably.
he did.
Rees, did you get your roll?
I got 2 because I have 2 wits and no awareness.
Ooh, that's an important one, my man.
you would have literally had to roll 2 crits.
Since Steven's not muted, I'll at least explain the.
Oh, he's here. Hold on.
Oh, Steven?
Hello.
Yo, what happened?
My parents made me food and I had to go get it.
Okay.
Also,
can you give me a... Sorry.
I was gonna say you were trying to say something before when I was doing the rolls, or were you? I'm wrong.
No.
Okay, continue then.
So Steven, just to catch you up to speed, the clock just hit midnight and asked everybody to give me a wits awareness roll, difficulty 3.
Also, you'll
Gotcha.
pulled a bit of backstory about Patrick and him killing the leprechaun a bunch of times. The leprechaun.
Jiro,
And
he
also
said it was
revealed the
nice
fact that it's likely if you kill Krampus this year, he's going to be gone forever.
Is it wits and awareness?
Yes.
Yes, wits awareness, difficulty 3.
What everyone else get? I know me and Reese
4.
did not succeed.
No, Reese succeeded.
I thought you
No,
only
Reese
got
did not.
yeah.
Okay, it was Beth and Ryan that succeeded.
Stop.
Let's see.
That is not a success. So I will say this: George and I'm sorry, Beth. How'd you pronounce the character's name again?
I thought that was. Oh yeah, roll
So,
2.
so for help, it's like Haley with an H, but replace it with the hard K sound.
So Caley and George. Over all the commotion that's happening, you guys hear the sound of a glass door sliding open and the jingling of bells.
I'm like, Krampus is here.
Woo!
Or someone brought a lot of bells.
Come on, Krampus! It's time for a yearly Yuletide meeting. Woo!
Character is eating his ham sandwich finally.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna take out. I'm taking
Yule is
the
charging
axe.
in the direction of where the
I
back door
love
that we
this
didn't
group.
block.
George straight up just
Okay.
yells, "I love this group!" Takes out his axe and shotgun. It starts
We are
running.
now entering combat. Turns do not work. To explain this again, turns do not work traditionally.
Oh,
Instead,
I'm gonna have nightmares. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ,
that's what Krampus looks like.
that is
you see this, like,
horrifying.
Gargled mess of he's got a bunch of teeth and bells strapped to his head, this furry face, and this long fucking venom.
How
looking
tall is
tongue.
he?
Oh, he's like 7 feet tall.
Yeah.
This is what the axe is for. Let's see if we can get him down the fight.
How do we
Yeah,
determine
yeah.
turns then?
By the way, he's got goat legs.
Nice.
Turns are somewhat determined by distance, although, again, it's non-traditional. A turn, like a full turn, is everyone's actions.
Yeah. Yule fucking
since-
charged after he heard the
Since
Krampus
you're
was
the
here.
closest, we're going to determine what you're doing first.
Or he's gonna charge and beat the shit out of him with his fist. What do you think is gonna happen?
So, in that case, give me, we're gonna go through everyone's actions and then kind of go through the results of them.
Alright.
All right.
So, in that case, can you real quick, since you're just charging and punching, right?
Yeah.
Give me a strength plus brawl.
Yeah, baby.
Adding a specialty if you have
Yep,
one in
that's
Krampus.
7, and also I'm my brass knuckles from what I saw are +1. So
Oh. I posted Krampus in the wrong area, I just saw. Give me a second.
that's fine.
But yeah, go ahead. Oh, wow.
Brass knuckles give you brass knuckles give me +1. You know what? Fuck it.
Oh,
I'll.
no, that's +1 damage, not +1 die.
Ah, okay. Well, I didn't roll the extra die for that. I was just saying that the brass knuckles give me +1.
Oh shit. Oh, okay. So that all the dice rolled there are accurate.
Yes, it's 5 for brawl because I have a Krampus on it, and then 2 for strength, so it's 7 overall.
Okay, there you go. Thank you for clarifying. Yeah, you have +1 damage.
2 for
at the end.
strength.
Yeah.
BB.
And okay, since you're rushing in next, George, can you tell me what you're planning on doing?
George, so he is literally George, upon seeing him and realizing how horrific this thing is he's gonna use the Christmas axe, and he is literally gonna start chopping at the legs. He's basic. His idea is literally, I'm gonna take this thing's head and put it on the top of my Christmas tree.
So you can give me a strength melee. I believe you have a specialty in axes.
I have a specialty in knives, but because of the Christmas weapon, I get an extra die anyways.
Mm.
It's the artifact weapon.
Oh yeah, because of the artifact, you get an automatic bonus.
Yeah, so you said strength plus melee. Okay.
Melee.
Oh,
got you.
while he's rolling, can I for thwart the unnatural, I would have rolled the edge pool of composure plus occult to do that instead of what you said to resist fear, right? Or am I correct in that
Yeah.
statement? Oh,
Let me just
awesome.
double check the thwart the unnatural thing.
Yeah, because I gave it a creature specialist and give me an extra 2 dice to roll, I guess, for that.
Yes.
And it's fear effect. So yeah, I would have rolled composure and occult instead of whatever you said, though. I think what you said would have given me more dice, maybe?
Regardless.
Yeah, irregardless, yeah.
Ryan, do you have your roll?
Oh, I thought you were just gonna. Yeah, I'm almost done.
I'm gonna note it so that I can see and run through everybody's stuff quickly at the end.
So I have 9 dots. I rolled 8 successes. No crit. With 1 crit, but you have to have 2 crits for it to matter.
Yep.
And the axe is +3 in margin. I need to put that down.
Okay.
But yeah, it's an 8 overall.
Yes, 8 overall. Okay.
8 successes.
We're gonna go over to kind of the rest of the group next, and I'm basically just gonna go in order of what I see on my screen. So, Arthur, are you doing anything for the conflict, or are you just eating a sandwich?
My boy is eating his ham sandwich.
Okay.
Ham sandwich.
Roll me ham plus sandwich.
I got you, homie.
That's a 10 and a 10. That's 20 dice to roll.
All right. But no. Caley.
I'm grabbing this child and getting her farther away from Chris.
We'll count that as a. Huh?
Never mind.
We're gonna count that as a Dex athletics. She's not resisting, so that's only gonna be a difficulty 2.
I only have 2 dice. I will point out.
To just rush.
Just crit
I only
both.
have 2 dice.
Yeah, crit. Just crit. Come on.
Oh, I got 2.
You managed to grab her and start running further into the building.
I'm gonna be following them.
Alright, I'm not gonna make you roll anything for that.
I am going to be using Repel Unnatural so that basically the area around us is
Okay,
safe.
in that case, please give me a resolve plus... It is a magical item you use to repel, right?
Yes.
Give me a resolve plus a cold. Do you have any edges? You have hands free, I believe. But other than
No,
that...
I do not. I have the one that extends the range.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, give me a, resolve plus a cult.
Alright. Alright.
The...
Heyo.
Oh?
That's 2 crits.
Okay.
So 8.
That it. Oh, like 2 full on. I rolled a crit, like 4 crits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Nice.
Damn.
Yeah, Krampus is pretty repelled. The range is 2 meters, right?
I have the thing that makes it so that
Ward.
it's- Yeah.
So the hunter
I've-
extend the
it's
area of
2
protection.
meters. It's 2 meters per point past the success.
So, as that happens, how big is a meter?
3 feet.
Okay, that's a little less bad than I was thinking.
That's a yard you're thinking of.
A
Let me
meter is
check
3
how big a
feet.
meter is.
You don't use
How many
this
feet is a
metric
meter?
thing?
It is 3
slightly
feet.
over
3.2.
slightly over 3 feet.
Don't worry, viewers. We're stupid Americans. We don't know meters.
We don't know this
That's
metric
about a
system.
person's height.
A meter is still 3 feet. It's barely over 3 feet, I promise.
Yeah.
Yes, but that's 2
That is
meters
just barely
per
over 3 feet.
success.
Yeah.
No, he lied.
So let me check how much. Let me check. And it's 3 by default plus. It's 2 by default plus the success over the margin. Okay, so that'd be. Oh, come on, phone! Don't do this to me.
That would
What
be...
was the margin?
The margin was 3.
So he got 8.
It'd be 7. It would be 7 meters.
What the fuck is this math?
2 meters naturally, and then how many?
Is it 1 or 2 meters?
It's 2 meters according to my book, plus the margin, which would be 5.
Okay.
So 7.
Yeah, no, I'm following behind you. My sword has put out a
22 feet.
basically golden light.
Almost 23 feet, because it's 22.9659.
9, yeah.
So pretty much the length of the house, almost.
Yeah.
At least from there.
My bad. The ham sandwich went down wrong.
Man's eating a hand sandwich. This is here. It's great.
Okay, so Krampus is noticing what's going on.
I hope so.
Gets pushed back. The length of it.
And you two are about to attack as this ward is going off. So, as that's happening, Krampus actually is going to basically attempt to rush backwards, and I'm going to roll his rush roll.
He's trying to get at range. That's what the shotgun's for.
Don't forget, you got gold bullets.
Okay, let me count up his... And then compare that to your guys' successes. You got 8 successes, right, Ryan?
Yes, I did.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Krampus just manages to get out of the way of your attack, rushing backwards. Just manages to get out of the way of, not your attack, just manages to get out of the way of, Yule's attack, rushing backwards at super speeds, but
Damn.
you, I'm gonna say, basically managed to throw your axe, sorry, George, you managed to throw your axe, catching him in the leg.
Let's go.
I know I should have re-rolled that failure.
The damage is +3 to the margin. So whatever the margin, I think that's 5 then. If he rolled a 6.
The margin is based off the dice roll, and they got 6 successes.
So it'd be 5 because I made it.
Yeah,
I
it'd
rolled
be
an 8. The margin
it'd be
is
5 damage. And is the axe in any way coated in gold, or is it just a normal axe?
That I think that is up to you to decide because it is an artifact weapon.
I'd say no in this case. You'd have to specifically coat it in gold. Which
That's
does
fine by
mean
me.
that's only going, which does mean actually that this axe, which normally just takes things down, they managed to top their way through it.
I dealt 5 damage. I'm fine with that.
I'm gonna
But now it has my
clarify, because you would already know this, Yule, that it can only be truly damaged by gold. So essentially, mechanically, it only took superficial damage from that.
And it did 5 superficial. Would I know that is a aggravated damage to him or not? I would have assumed
That is not. Like, you know that look, it's still got a bit more to go before it take any health damage.
My axe.
He bumps it. He hits his like golden armored chest a bit. Come on! Where you running from?
Krampus, as you kind of make that go on motion, reaches into a sack that it has and pulls out a burning hunk of coal and is about to toss it at you. So we're gonna go up to the top of the next turn.
Woo!
So we're gonna start once again with what Yule is doing.
Okay, question. What you said that if Krampus, since I'm wearing gold armor, if Krampus hit me, does he just deals reduced damage? Does that count for the coals, or is it just him hitting me with his fist?
Him himself, since he's weak to
Okay.
gold. The coal is just burning coals.
He's just gonna charge in and try and punch him again.
All right.
Man started throwing
Simple.
the burning coals because of you.
Exactly.
It was like, not this fool again.
Not him again. 7. Woo! 6 successes. Fuck it.
Nice.
Fuck it. I'll do another reroll of failures. Fuck it. Another crit.
Well, I mean,
Sure.
you got... Oh. 8, 7, 10, 10, 1, 10, 1. So you got three crits, 2
7
normal
successes overall. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yep.
It's one more than last time.
Okay. Ryan. I mean,
George.
Jorge. What are you doing as this monster just pulls out some coal and is gonna just start chucking it?
So I want to clarify that the axe is it embedded in his leg?
Yes.
I'm gonna take the golden shotgun bullets and I'm gonna shoot it at the spot where it's embedded at him.
Ooh,
Let's see
good
if that does
idea.
Let's see if that does anything to
As
hinder
a
his movement.
gun, that would be a dex plus firearm.
Okay. Let me see.
You're not at
Oh God, we're
close
where's the
range,
KG?
right? He's not at close range for a shotgun, because if not, that would have been a 4 damage. No, 4 plus the margin for damage.
I am close enough to have thrown my axe at him, so I don't know how far away.
Yeah,
that
that's
is.
pretty close range.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Heavy shotgun,
said-
12 gauge, close range only, plus 4 to the margin damage. Okay.
Yes,
Dex,
it'd be
okay,
plus
that's-
4.
All right. Let's see what I can do here, cause the shotgun. Oh, it's right here. Plus 4 to margin. Okay. So that's what it says. I just gotta make sure that this is a big. All right, dice.
Okay. But Kai,
Alright, that's one crit.
would you question if these brass knucks will be heavy impact or light impact? Since they're gold.
I'm counting them as the same knuckle thing.
Okay, that's
the
fine. Light
pass,
impact,
it's a
that's
plus
fine.
1.
That's fine. I'm just seeing.
All right.
Especially since gold is a soft
I'll
metal.
call-
Fair enough.
I'll call 3. I have 3 dice and all of them were crits.
No. Okay.
5.
Go.
The 3 dice, all crits. That means 5 successes.
Yepity doo.
Damn.
So it's a 9 overall with the margin.
Yeah. I mean, the margin. It depends on what Krampus rolls. The margin is
Right.
how much you go over Krampus.
Okay, my bad. Gotcha.
Ugh.
This is the gold shot, by the way.
Okay,
I
and
wanted
you
to
said you got
clarify.
5. So you got 5 successes overall.
5 successes overall. Hold on, I gotta subtract. That's 2 gold bullets, so I'm down to 4.
Are you guys up in Arthur? Are you still just eating your sandwich? First of all.
He's almost done with it.
Oh my god.
So I will say that you
Man's
guys
gonna
have
get
made it.
sued for not doing what he was paid to do.
He isn't getting
to be
paid.
Fair, to be fair, Arthur isn't getting paid.
Fair.
I'm not getting paid for this. And while he sees 2 guys just beating the shit up out of Krampus.
Literally, as he shoots, as George
This
shoots
is why
Krampus,
Arthur will always owe money.
when George shoots Krampus, he literally says, "I want my raise."
And while this is happening, we're gonna cut upstairs. I will say this. Kid is not doing well. Maria is, like, clutching onto herself and just like, I know I wasn't the best, but isn't it...
I'm just like, hold on. Hi.
Yes.
I'd like to pull out some gold leaf and try and improvise gear for clothing with gold leaf. Please.
Okay. Are you trying to strengthen your own clothing?
No, hers.
Hers. Okay. Give me Let me look over at your edge.
It's intelligence plus craft.
Yeah, give me intelligence craft. And this is difficulty 4, just by its own nature.
So your character just has the gold leaf right now?
Yeah.
Yep. She got some gold before the start of this.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I went to
like,
the gold bank and used my money.
Actually, my boy unbuckles the second sword he has.
That's an
It's a much smaller
altogether.
sword and hands it to the kid.
She grabs it.
Also, that's an altogether.
An 8, you said?
Yeah, I got 4 crits.
Alright. With that, you're able to, very minimally, thanks to Frugal, put together you basically, grab onto her kimono and actually rather tastefully put it along the designs of the kimono, this, gold leafing. It actually looks pretty nice.
I'm like, this should protect you a little bit more, okay?
Thank you. She
I look
says,
over
genuinely.
I look over at your character, Beth, and I say, "Hey, could you get the Tonto I gave her? I believe it's Tonto. That's the smaller one."
Yes, that is correct.
All right.
It
I
would be a
believe I have
Tonto.
it.
That would have to be next turn, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, obviously.
So are you doing anything aside from giving her the sword, Jiro?
I'm basically just keeping concentration on what I'm doing already.
Okay, in that case, we're just gonna have Krampus do their stuff.
Some fucky shit.
It burns. That means it hurts, but that means I'm still alive. Yeah.
I think Yule might be George's new favorite person in the world.
You see him maniacally laughing and smiling with the fucking white mustache and beard, just beating the shit up out of Krampus.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
Oh no.
Yeah?
That means he
No,
succeeded
that's
a
not
lot.
an oh no thing. Can I be real with you guys? I rolled 8 dice for him to throw the coals. All failures.
Oh.
Not one of them.
Can I be like can I how big are the coals, by the way, or just they just normal
It
size?
is like an entire lump of coal that is the size of its palm.
I was gonna say he jumps off the coals and does a slamming punch
so
into him.
that's like a grapefruit-sized piece of coal.
No, can I make a recommendation of what happens? Because you are doing some pretty significant damage. Thanks to that. You managed to punch his wrist, and there is a cracking noise as this whole
And then
flames out of its hand.
And then Yule does like a split duck, and then the shotgun shot goes up.
Yes. Which, oh no, that's just straight the damage of both.
Wow, yeah.
Greetings from Georgia.
That's 8 damage from me.
That's 9 damage from me.
Can I be straight with you guys?
Is he dead?
You did it!
They killed Krampus. No, I can say I did contribute with the gold
You did.
bullet.
You did.
Can it be Yule that does the final punch instead? But it's fine if we want George to have it. I don't care.
Can I make a recommendation instead? Is you punch his wrist and then fling back with the other hand, punch him in the stomach right as the shotgun goes into this thing's brains.
And then my fist just goes all the way through it.
In the background, since we don't know that he's been killed yet, I do gold leaf the Tonto.
And there is this it drops the coal on the ground, and the fire of it actually almost instantly goes out as Krampus shunts backwards, the things on its head jingling as it just looks. Shit, my feet went weird. It looks you in the eyes. It looks you in the eyes, Yule, and just says, "In another life," and falls down.
Yeah, but not in this one, fool. And then he does a cross chalk suck it. Suck it! Not in this one,
And-
fool.
How much of it
Chris-
can I keep for Christmas?
Krampus, as you've seen with other holiday spirits, not all of him remains.
He's
Most of the
Yule is
body
taking the
fades-
skull. Yule is taking the
Most
skull
of
if
the
it
body
exists.
fades into dust, but what does remain is the bells and the horns.
I'll take the horns. Give me those fucking horns.
I want the bells. I want the bells. I'm gonna put them in my Christmas tree.
But now I must help my wife. Away! Now I'm gonna stab that bitch with these.
Actually, I'm gonna say that you rush into the garage where Adamir and her are still very locked in a struggle, but then Adamir just stops. Stops and goes, "You slayed him."
Yeah, a lot easier than last time. That's because somebody has a shotgun, I guess.
You
George
slay-
shows up. George shows up with the shotgun cocked.
And Yule also has the horns. He put them on the side of his head, and he's just pushing them backwards and forwards.
You slayed a creature of balance in this world.
I don't know if putting a soul in hell and replacing it with a artificial one is balancing, but sure.
And then Adamir is just gonna rush you.
Have I distracted him enough for Noel to get a decent shot in before that happens?
This is technically, we're counting this as the third turn.
Okay.
So, well, technically, it's the start of a new round of combat.
2 turns.
I wonder.
Slaughtered the Krampus.
No one's told Caley or Jiro that the group
Nope.
is dead.
Yeah, but Yule has other priorities, and now he's gonna punch this other dickhead.
Man, I really should have gave him more health.
It's fine. It's a one shot.
To be fair, you did state he is very weak.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
true.
And you guys all showed up with gold. And like I said, this is essentially the end of a hunt in terms of Hunter. Like, when you would have been prepared to finally face it. Like, in an actual Hunter thing, probably the first time you faced off against Krampus, none of you would have had gold, and you would have gotten pretty seriously fucked up.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, I am
This is-
gonna
I
punch
love
this guy
this.
though with 6 dice.
But, okay. So, okay, you're punching him with 6 dice.
I'm re-rolling again. Yup. All successes.
Oh.
Okay.
They say
What
do
would
it
you like to do in response? What are you doing, George, as this guy's rushing at you with a sword?
Oh, I'm gonna use another shotgun to blow his. I'm gonna blow him up. Just gonna shoot him
I'm gonna
again.
point out, this guy is a regular human, not a supernatural creature.
And this is called self-defense. I'm from Georgia. We don't. You think Georgians call 911?
Yes,
Okay.
but not for this reason.
All right, I'm gonna shoot him again. Actually, no. That axe is gonna get a kill today. I'm gonna swing at him. I'm gonna come at him with the axe. The axe is dead. So I'm gonna roll. What is it? Still strength plus melee?
Yeah, it's strength plus melee.
All right.
Oh wait, if you're doing the axe, yes, it's strength plus melee.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Uh,
6. One more, because it's 9. Cool. I rolled 6 successes, 2 of which are
Crits, so it's
2. So is that 8?
yeah. That's 8 successes on his end, 6 on mine.
Yeah, 6. Yeah, because 1 crit counts as 2 crits count as an extra one. So yeah, so that would be 8.
So okay, you got 8. This is my eternal plague as a DM, by the way, is that I have really bad luck. So I'm very bad at making intimidating antagonists because they all just universally fail very badly.
Oh,
Wait,
oh,
what is
oh,
Arthur?
oh. Are you
Arthur, what
shooting him?
doing?
So we'll get to that in a second.
Oh,
but
okay.
Arthur specifically. Okay.
What did
Arthur, you
Arthur
make your way
do?
out to the garage and start to set up your equipment. You're quite used to this process by this point.
What is he gonna do?
We are also in the garage.
But yeah, you set up the garage. You guys, he goes over actually to the back porch where you guys killed Krampus and sets up his equipment and carries out the process like normal. We'll get to that in a second.
Caley and Jiro now.
Yes, you guys are upstairs. Would you like to give me a wits awareness?
Could I say that they heard George scream, "I'm taking the bells for my Christmas tree"?
That's why I was gonna say it's difficulty 1.
2.
Give me a second. I'm grabbing my dice.
Oh, that's the best. Oh god, Christmas themed stuff is the best.
It's so dumb.
Yeah.
I'm taking the bells for my Christmas tree.
What'd you get, Beth? Okay, so you heard the shotgun, and then you even heard the small "in another life." You know Krampus is very dead.
Yeah, but not in this one. Suck it. Is also what you hear.
I look at this child and at Jiro, I'm like, oh, Krampus is dead, I guess.
I still have a bad feeling. Hey kid,
Oh. Yeah?
since the thing's dead, wanna go out for ice cream?
It's midnight, she says, crying a little bit.
It's not
Like,
here, though.
It's Christmas.
I'm just saying an ice cream place isn't gonna be open at midnight on Christmas.
No, but the Henny Penny is.
Okay. That's a gas station that would actually be in the New York area.
Fair enough.
Convenience store. Okay, so you guys managed to get out of there, and we'll go over all that in a second as I real quick give
By the way, I
since
do
I accidentally grabbed all the dice, wouldn't you know I have to re-roll Adamir's definitely not terrible roll. Why are you like this, dice?
More failures.
Me whenever I
I
DM.
will point out, I texted that Krampus
Okay, fine.
is dead, and I'm taking basically the kid to a convenience store to calm them down.
You
Mission
just get back.
successful.
You just get back. Like a bunch of text mashing, then okay.
Like when someone panickedly texts, basically.
You kind of almost get the feeling it's like spaced out much more like he got slammed into his own phone. You're guessing things aren't going well at the Empire State Building, or at least he's getting roughed up a bit. Okay, so that's 5 overall. Oh wait, I should not have announced that, but yeah, it's 5 actually, which isn't too bad, all things considered.
So I deal 2 damage.
You deal 2 damage, and what did you get again, Ryan?
I get an 8 because I'm using the axe. It's also +3 to the margin. So, what is that?
So 3 minus 5. So 8 minus 5 is 3.
6.
And then 6. Okay. Ooh. And how much damage did you do, JD?
2 damage because I got 6 successes and +1 from the margin.
Okay, I'm gonna let you guys know this.
Is he dead?
You're gonna kill this man.
There shall
Are
be
you
no
guys fine
Krampus.
just murdering a man?
I'll tell you what.
Yeah, this guy's been a thorn in my side
I'll
forever.
tell you what. In the middle of George charging, he's like, "I wanted a skull for my Christmas tree. I don't care whose it is."
Oh my god.
He's been
Wow.
authority.
Our characters are legitimately just going to be in jail after this.
We're not.
Okay, both of you lose. Actually, you know what?
Yule's is
There's
revenge.
another person in this scene who has their own roles. Give me a second. Actually, right before you're going to attack, Noelle just looks at you and says, just looks at you, Noelle looks at you, Yule, and says, "Don't do it, we can't end up going to jail."
Fine. Can I just like punch him in the dick then with my punch then?
Huh?
Can I just punch him in the dick with my punch then? That won't kill
If
him.
you take the knuckles off first.
Yeah, I mean I did the splits. I could do the Johnny Cage split and punch, and I could just pull the knuckles off when I do the splits. Just punch him in the dick.
Which, by the way, I'm guessing as they're saying this, you are still burying your axe in this guy.
Oh yeah. I took his head clean off.
No, actually, that would, funnily enough, be just under the point where you'd almost die. So what I'm going to say happened is essentially you went to do that, but he moved just enough that you buried it into his shoulder.
Oh,
Ooh, he lost
So
an
it-
arm.
so it just went. It
The
went
axe
in.
head whiffed and it like hit him on the blunt side.
Boom.
But it, you basically hear a shattering and probably just located it.
Conk.
And you go and go punch him in the dick.
Yeah, split punch him in the dick. Does that knock him out?
Yeah, he just passes out from pain.
There we
So,
go.
To be fair, we're essentially glorified babysitters. We could literally just say this guy broke in.
Well, he did.
And he blacks out, and Noelle just goes, maybe we can actually turn him over to the police this time, since there's security camera evidence of him breaking in, trying to bear an axe, trying to bear a sword at us.
Yeah, just text the guy, and we'll just tie him up with the wires that we cut, actually. Woo!
Oh, good idea. So we're
Oh,
gonna
I
cut
don't
up
get it.
as
All for Christmas.
you and as Jiro and Caley, you guys walk downstairs, and can you guys both give me a wits awareness difficulty 2?
I'm guessing me and George will not be leaving at the same time to see this as well, I guess, or are we?
Well, are you guys still? You guys are still tying up Atomy or so?
Okay, cool. Fair enough.
4.
Okay.
I got a 4.
Yeah, I heard that. Rees?
You said wits awareness?
What is
Yes.
Arthur saying?
We're about to get to that.
2.
No.
So, huh?
2.
We'll find out.
So you guys head downstairs and end up passing by the area where Krampus broke in the back, and you notice Arthur hunched over with what seems to be candlelight in front of him.
What you doing, buddy?
Do you walk in as you say that?
Yeah.
You see these various runes drawn onto the ground in soot, and this kind of spectral essence floating in the air for a moment before it suddenly disappears.
Can I do an occult roll to figure out what this is?
Yeah, the difficulty is going to be 6 to... It's going to be 3 to figure out the basics of it, but 6 to figure out, the real technical bits of it.
Occult plus what, though? Because you just said occult.
Oh, occult plus intelligence.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I roll too?
Yes. Same margin. Same difficulties.
4. Again. Consistency, apparently.
No consistency. Never
This
a
is the
bad thing,
one
never a
game
good
we
thing.
have. This is the only game we've had consistent rolls in, which is whack, by the way.
Hey, it's the universe. The universe is telling us.
It's
Is
telling us
that
to play
so?
World of Darkness, like I've been telling you to play World of Darkness. What'd you get, Rees?
7.
Okay, so I'll start with what Caley understands, which is just, from what you're guessing, taking the last little essence of Krampus that existed and absorbing it or putting it somewhere else. And you, Jiro, would specifically recognize this as, this is actually the one thing you saw. This is a demonic ritual performed by demons. This is the one thing you saw. Essentially, you saw a
Performed
demon
by
come in
demons?
after a hunt to absorb some power and then leave.
Right. I am going to interrupt this. Because, nah, fam.
That you're gonna have to give me a.
Specifically, he's going to walk over to, like, the center of that ritual, and he's going to cast Repel Unnatural.
To do that in time before Arthur finishes, you're going to need to give me a Dex Athletics versus an Intelligence Occult for basically how fast, versus an Intelligence Occult from Arthur, representing how like quickly you can finish up the ritual.
I'm just not getting it done. Got it.
Oh.
Well, no, it's
Don't
just
have high
Reese. That's what I'm
intelligence.
saying that for.
Yeah, it is
Huh?
Reese.
You can also take your specialty.
Ah, you're right. What does specialty do again?
That adds one additional die.
Ah, yes.
Dice, baby. Do, 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 do.
You can reroll failures because you have a lot of.
Yeah, with willpower.
You have a
With a
lot.
superficial willpower.
Oh, I should have done that. I should have done that to see
Oh, wait,
how
do I
high I get one of the damages.
Yeah, it should pop up. I think I may have to click it for you.
No. It says reroll.
Yeah, reroll failures. Yep. You got one more success. That's better.
How many
I
did you get?
got 6.
That is enough for you to get in there, but you're still gonna need to roll to do repel unnatural.
Mm-hmm.
Does Arthur get to resist that with
basically,
something?
if you fail with that close of a margin, it's gonna be just enough time for them to finish up the ritual.
Alright.
Does Arthur get to roll anything to contest this to make it more difficult, or no?
No, not at the moment. Well, I'm gonna check something real quick.
Does Arthur count as a unnatural creature right now?
I'm checking something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually kind of glad George didn't see this because I feel like George probably would have went for a couple of stabby stabs.
Or shotgun?
It's like, demon, bang!
You. This guy's the PR guy. Also you. Oh, he's a bloodthirsty maniac.
Murder hobo.
I mean, he
I'm
did get.
I'm the PR guy. I can twist this into something.
Yeah.
The police.
Oh, so
having
you're a
evidence of you.
sociopath.
Steven, can you answer my question in the
Yeah, I
DMs?
got you.
There we go, yeah.
I mean, he did have to go to an insane asylum. That is true.
Why the hell did he think getting a fucking insane guy as a PR guy would be a great idea?
Because the reason he went to an insane asylum was because everyone thought he was crazy. He's not actually crazy.
You definitely act crazy.
I'm not crazy. I don't care whose skull it is on my Christmas tree.
To be fair, these are people who are doing unnatural things. He is doing his job.
Adamir, to be fair, is just a normal person.
Who is trying to help the now dead Krampus? And I'm from Georgia. You think we wouldn't? You think people from Georgia wouldn't put skulls
I'm pretty sure
on?
he isn't trying to help Krampus. I'm pretty sure he's absorbing Krampus.
No, he's talking about Adamir.
I was talking about Adamir.
Oh.
Now, absorbing Krampus. Don't know a lot about absorption. I'm gonna assume that that's a bad
Are we
thing.
gonna have to
so
fight?
many people that hate you for saying, Oh, just because Georgia.
Are we gonna have
They
to
all
fight
agree with
Steven
me.
if
All
this
right, for anyone
succeeds?
actually, okay, this outing
Okay,
myself slightly. I am from Alabama. All right, I get it. Trust me, I know. Georgia's not that bad. I swear, it's just fun.
So, yeah, give me a resolve plus occult.
Yep.
And I am actually going to roll something to resist.
Oh.
Oh,
We're gonna have to fight
That's-
Krampus as Steven.
that might not be enough. I'm gonna use superficial willpower on that. Oh, that might be fuck.
Oh no.
That sounds.
Not using willpower to reroll dice with aggravated willpower.
No, it's superficial. We figured that out.
Okay.
So, I rolled. The initial roll I got was,
Oh,
2 crits. Just like 1 crit success, basically. And so I re-rolled like 3 more dice, and then I got another. So that's 8 altogether. Double crit.
Double crit sets.
Okay, so that is enough. And I'm actually going to ask for from Arthur, give me a composure plus resolve. The difficulty is going to be 5.
So 2 attributes?
Yes.
Yeah, you can do that.
yeah,
Cool,
that,
got it. No, I was just wondering.
Also, occasionally, you can have 2 skills in an attribute.
yeah.
That
You
one's
said
rarer.
+5?
Huh?
Did you say +5?
No, the difficulty is 5.
Ah.
I'm reduced. I basically rolled for the entity and reduced it down a little bit thanks to the thwart unnatural.
I got 4.
You can re-roll.
That is not enough.
You can use a superficial willpower
Willpower
to
to
re-roll
reroll.
your bad ones.
I don't think. Yeah, I think just doing the re-rolls is just better. So just go ahead and re-roll, Steven.
If you want to.
Yeah. There we go. 5.
Okay, that is just enough. And as this happens, instead of Arthur being repelled, you suddenly snap back and become aware of your surroundings again.
Yeah. Of course he decided to do that.
Well, I don't know how you even interact with this world anymore. And he just sits down and he starts smudging some of the symbols. I hate it when you do this. Every single time I go on a hunt. Every single time I go on a hunt. And we fight a somewhat decent, he's air quoting, somewhat decent. You decide to take it as your power. Why? Probably to get out of hell. And you know what? I don't appreciate you doing this. You know what? Potentially you probably wrote
Hey.
my book and I appreciate this. However, he's still like getting rid of
Put a hand on your shoulder.
So wait, was he
Is this
just...
a situation we're gonna have to talk about later?
Nah, every single church knows about this.
So was he just possessed or something?
Yes.
Yes.
George just like creeps
Possessed,
out
huh?
the door.
Yule just comes around the corner. Possessed, huh?
Wait, what was that about possession? Wait, somebody's possessed?
Noel, George, and Yule just pop around the corner, huh? Like old Scooby Doo.
You just hear the
And so does
of a
Maria.
shotgun. I just pumped the shotgun. It's
I
like,
push the
"Excuse me."
shotgun down.
They don't do well
Someone-
with demons
someone
in this
get-
household.
Someone get that shotgun away from the office worker.
This is my shotgun. I own this.
Legally?
More? Okay,
Yes.
more? Yeah, haha, shotgun. You're possessed?
Is that how you wrote that book so well?
Oh, yes and no. I had a little bit of a 2-year gap of not knowing knowledge, and then suddenly became a bestseller. So
Us-
yes.
A super
guess.
ghostwriter, I guess? Ghostwriter. I didn't say that
Do
correctly.
not tell Jack that.
Security cameras, idiot. Points.
Assuming that they record audio.
We're talking about a millionaire. What do
do.
you think?
Uh,
Does he just shoot one of the cameras?
That man that really likes his kid heard
please
all the shit talking you guys said.
I never talked bad about that child.
You know I don't care.
I
He
don't
points to
care.
Jiro.
Everything I said was true.
Yep, damn right.
I gently explained why you shouldn't curse. And then someone said something about possession.
I think there's a bit between that, but regardless. Is this a situation where you can get out of it?
Yeah, yes and no.
Is it a situation where having someone else that can repel these types of things from you would be helpful?
No.
You sure about that?
It kind of
The
just
Pope
helped.
has tried to get rid of this thing. Or sorry, the Pope's exorcist has tried to get rid of this thing from me. This thing
I've
is
seen that
connected
movie.
to my
I'm not
soul.
talking it. I put a hand on your fucking mouth to shut you up for a second and I say, I'm not talking about permanently. I'm talking about situations like this where it was trying to take power from Krampus. I put my hand away from your face.
I mean,
It would be nice.
no.
No?
I gotta deal with it myself. So if I just have help, I gotta rely, and then then you become a dependent. And then when I don't have you, my willpower will be weak, and then
And
he'll
if you fail?
overtake me. Honestly, if I fail, so be it. You know, I'm destined to go to hell anyway. So it is what it is. Oh man, scrub.
You guys called me crazy?
I have half a mind to legitimately put you out of your misery, but I'm not one of those types.
Tried that.
Um,
I don't want to say how I did it in front of a kid, but you know.
Crawl back, I guess, would be the appropriate way to say it.
Yeah.
Either way.
anyways, do we all want to go out for ice cream cones at Henny Penny?
Yeah, I think it's starting to get a little too serious here.
Yeah, we should probably do that.
Ice cream and killing Krampus? Oh, today is awesome.
We should definitely talk about the demonic possession thing at some point.
I
mean,
mean,
this
have
is a-
to.
That
this
isn't.
is a job. We don't really have to. We're going to be separating ways soon, anyways.
This is also not our wheelhouse, anyways. My family.
And also,
Can we please
Man
just
is-
get ice cream?
yes. Yes, we can.
Yes.
Was the child like a bell that came from Krampus?
This is really macabre, she just says, looking up at you.
But you could put it on your Christmas tree, and from now on, you'll know Krampus isn't a problem.
Could you just shut up a little bit, please?
I am I'm being nice.
This child is very clearly in a state of distress. Putting the thing that almost murdered her right in front of her is
Oh,
not the
please.
solution.
It wasn't even close. That thing went down in like 2 hits.
Come here, kid. We're going. We're going to get fucking ice cream. He's not allowed to get ice cream.
I can get ice cream if I want to. I am an adult.
Are you?
I am 34 years old.
You look like shit.
Is the
Now I
I
need
look-
ice cream.
I look over at him and like, I mean, we can go to a different Henny Penny and get you ice cream, I guess, since you're a grown man with a child's mind.
I am not George from Mice and Men. That's a very different no.
Arthur, as the disgusting, he does get up and prays over the house and safety over everyone.
Oh, I should probably put the oven back.
Oddly enough, you do actually know Stoffo is a bit happy about the fact you're praying.
Is that the name of the demon, Staffo?
Yep.
Ah,
Daffo. Is he Italian?
Gestapo.
I'll just say that it's a play on Mephistopheles.
Ah. Is this near the end of the session? I'm guessing.
Yes.
Okay, but if that's almost everything, I want Yule and Noel to do something. They're both gonna walk out to the motorcycle because that they've done their job. And he gives one of the horns to her because he has 2 horns, right? Or was it like
she grabs it and like kind of fashions it over her shoulder and just goes, "Well, we got our thing done. Do we change names and pick a new holiday now? We've never actually fully finished one of these off before."
I like the name, and also I haven't given you a Christmas present yet. And he pulls her closer, like by the hip, and he jumps his eyebrows up.
You're a dork, she says before kissing you and starting to drive off.
Woohoo! Away!
I think
As they drive away, sinful.
You have a demon in you.
Just staring through the window. Just staring through the window. Sinful. As they drive away.
By the way, as you just say, you have a demon in you, we're gonna cut off there, though not done quite yet.
Ooh.
I do want to point out, Caley did mention at that point, it's not sinful, they're married.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I am now completely fine with this.
No,
It is no longer sinful.
A little bit of public affair,
Christians,
I
I
could do
swear.
without. But overall, their business is their business.
Completely changes his attitude.
After what? Their business is their business, staring them down from inside the house.
Correct.
While being literally possessed by a demon.
George,
Correct.
George is gonna point that out as he tries to. He's
Continue.
coming back in play.
Continue, Mr. Storyteller.
Give me 1 second.
That's so funny.
There's a real quick thing I need to do.
Alright.
Yule only lost about 100,000 they got back, and that's fine. From the money from breaking shit.
Come on, don't be like this, Discord.
Oh, ooh.
There we go.
Is it playing?
Oh, you're playing music.
I need to. Oh my god! Stop! No. Okay, I need to. No, it's not letting me leave the call. Give me a quick second. Not leave the call as in leave it, but like literally won't let me back to the channel.
If you want to if you could just post the music, I can play it real quick.
Oh, okay, got it.
Oh.
Red boot.
Oh god.
Sorry, gave me an unnecessary amount of trouble.
Is this copywritten music is the question.
Oh, it's very copywritten.
Oh, then I'm gonna turn this shit down. I'm putting that shit to 10%.
We are cutting away, actually, from all of this to the outside of a small Maine town.
Ooh.
God damn, that still is loud.
Ooh, okay.
Wow, it still is picking it up at 5%. Jesus.
And we see this guy driving in a car. We see this guy kind of fooling around with a girl in the backseat of a car. And she's like starting to look a little worried, just like, hey, we really shouldn't be doing this out here, you know? Somebody might catch us. Hey, babe, it's all good. You don't need to worry about it. I know, but just, we're right off the highway. Come on, calm down. And as he says that, there's a tap on the window as a light shines in. And he starts moving out of the back as the girl just panics and fully ditches the car. And this guy grunts for a second, annoyed, and as he sneers, there's a little bit of fangs that you can see.
Oh.
Oh.
Before he moves over and rolls down the window as this very happy, jovial-looking man leans over the car and says, Hey there, friend. I couldn't help but notice you had your car parked over here. Having some troubles? Seems like a girl is. Yeah, I'm not having any trouble. He looks up at the sheriff for a second, who gives him a smile that also includes some fangs. He just... Listen, I don't know what your problem is, but I was gonna feed on her, man. Huh. Yeah, I know. Couldn't help but notice something, though. Didn't introduce yourself to the prince. That's mighty rude of you. Really? That's not that important of a tradition. I do think it is. Ain't you Johnny? Yeah? From Portland? He opens up the door to the car and shoves him backwards, stepping in himself. You know something interesting about Maine? One of the highest rates of alcoholism in the country. What the fuck are you? Constant car accidents. You know what car accidents make? A lot of fire. And this guy is about to stand up before this jovial looking guy grabs him by the face and forces him to look in his eyes. Stay in the car.
Ooh.
And then Johnny just sits down before the sheriff very gingerly places a brick right in front of the accelerator. By the way, if you do live through this, go back to your baron and tell him that the prince isn't scared. Before then placing the brick onto the car and stepping out as it drifts into the distance, crashing into a tree. Yep, all I wanted to introduce everyone to.
Wait, did it catch fire too?
Yep.
Damn.
An explosion.
Welcome to Loose in Auburn, boys.
That was your first hint of what the vampire RP is going to entail.
Nice.
You hear that, fellas? We're going back for season 2.
Alright, that is it though. Thank you everyone for watching this odd pilot episode, I assume you could call it.
Mishmash of all kinds of shit.
That was awesome.
Yeah, peace out, everyone.
Merry Christmas!